Blue, purple, red, white linen, gold thread. Templar up. We're gonna have a nice Templar up dismount. Stay tuned. This is gonna be a great one. Love to my sister Jackie Anthony. This is gonna be So Yapa. This is a gift for the tribe. You know what I mean? Look at the tribe, man. Look at the tribe, man. Hate is gonna hate. Love is gonna love. But around here, we keep the water flowing. A-hop to the tribe. That's, I know some people might not be in a position to do anything, you know what I'm saying, themselves. They're scrambling, we get that, you know what I mean? There's always opportunities that come around, you know what I'm saying, for us to contribute. So A-hop to all the contributors and Drop Nation, period. My nog is, again, I'm at a loss for words because it just feels so good, you know what I mean? Just to know that you got enough people out there that can just put a little together to get a lot, you know what I'm saying? This is a lot for us, you know what I'm saying, to be able to raise in a couple days, just a couple days, man. This is what you've been able to do, Drop Nation, in a couple of days. Just imagine what we can do together. You might be falling back like, hey, what can I do with $50, $60, $100, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I can't do much. That $100 is so powerful. That $40 is so powerful. That $20 is so powerful when we put it together. That's called tribing up. That's Drop Nation. That's that pure water. Allahu. A shout out to the tribe. Been able to have a good conversation with my bro Yosef, man. He's great, got a high power ruach popping off, man. He's in great, flow, man. He's in a great flow. You know what I'm saying? Just encouraged and just touched. And I'm just gonna, share that from my bro, man. Just a A-hop and, a big Tawada, you know what I'm saying? From him and his family to you know what I'm saying? They're truly touched and grateful that they can get on things and take care of the emergency situation, man, that they were in. A-hop to the battles, man. A-hop to Aqua Miss D. A-hop to all the tribe, man, that's been able to, you know what I'm saying, really put boots to the ground, man, to rally behind not just this family, not just, you know what I'm saying, this group of people, but just so much of the tribe, so many times, man. So many times, man. So patient with us, so patient with me, my noggin. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful for a few. Because if there's a few of us out there like this that can do this, man, for each other, now the bro can get what he need. And once he's A1, man, once the bro's A1 like the sauce, he can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, just transfer that, man. Help, you know what I'm saying, that next family, man. We're going to keep it transferring, man. So keep supporting so we can keep this going. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not over in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Now they're dealing with the aftermaths and, it's going to be a whole situation, you know what I'm saying? So let's keep this flowing and beyond Texas, you know what I'm saying? To New Orleans, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? To Harlem, my nigga. Shout out to my family in New York City. We're going to have to keep this flowing. It might say Texas relief, my naga, but we're talking toll Texas, man. We're talking the toll Tex, my naga. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to John Lazardi. And shout out to Nathan Christie. Tech, what it do? Shout out to Tecumseh. The anonymous family. I know, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just like, yo, I just want to drop it. Bing, bang, man. Man, this anonymous $10 is major, man. Imagine 100 of us that's able to put up $10 whenever we need it. Together, man. The secret is in the unity. The secret is in the unity. But so many times my knockers get it twisted, man. It's so hard for some knockers just to keep the code, but once we keep the code, we in unity. It ain't about liking each other, man. It's about code-keeping niggas that can put $10 together. Straight up. We got 500 code keepers out there that can put $10 together whenever we wish. I'm looking at land right now for sale, you know what I'm saying, outside of Cedar City, maybe about like a mile, about like like an hour and a half, man, away from, Zion. You know what I'm saying? The land is only like $2,500, man. 2.7 acres, my nigga. We got that right here. We can do this. We got 500 code keeping niggas. That's $5,000 we can put together at any time and keep doing it. $10 a piece. $20. We all got $20. We got 500 code keeping niggas. That's $10,000 we can put together overnight, my nigga. The power is in the unity. And we're here for the peace and we're here for the power. Do you see the vision now? We've been building this for 6 years, man. We've been building this particular Drop Nation for 6 years, man. Before we was on YouTube, we was Drop Nation live on the radio, my nigga. But really, we've been building this together, man, our whole lives, man. We came here for this. We came here for this. And we're gonna need each other now more than ever. And it's great to know that if we got 500 code keeping niggas, 500 code keeping families, that's 500 families that can come together with $20 and put together $10,000 overnight. $100. I mean, you do the math, my nigga. If you got 500 code keeping families, man, you won, man. You already won. You can move mountains together. Tribe up. We are Drop Nation. Shout out Tech. My anonymous family. Shout out Margot Doom Pre. Me, hey, shout out whoever me is. That ain't me, but that's somebody named me. Legend and DJ. My anonymous family, man, for real, for real. $20, my nigga. $10, all we need. $50 legend and DJ. We popping off, man. 500 code keeping niggas come up with $50 a piece. We had 25 racks, my nigga? We buying land on land on land. We can buy land every week. Hey, look out for us, man. We just getting started. They just tuning in. Shout out to Yosef the Real. Yosef the Real was the very first Dragon sponsor, man. As soon as we dropped the sponsorships, Copper Dragon, Silver Dragon, Gold, to support the vision at 432, the drop, he was the first in line, man. So, you know what I'm saying? The bro had this coming to him. You know what I'm saying? He had this coming to him, man. Because he ain't never switched up. He ain't never folded. He chose up every single time. Yosef the Real got the drop, man. Shout out to the droplets. Shout out to Aquador, I see. Alawa, Daniel Jackson, my anonymous family, Anthony Espinoza, Janie Shair, my anonymous family, Contessa Taylor, Dion Bell, Sister Jazz, Frankie Collins, Peter Cannon, Nancy Rodriguez, Bradley Pritchard, Mikael Jones, Alan Harvey, Dolores Walls, my anonymous family. Hey, Sharita Hill, Nicholas Cook, Wesley Chapman, Gerard Jarrett, EDU is life. Kerry Mayo, Ahau, my brother. My anonymous family. Irvin Reed, the Templar. We about to get that Templar dismount, man. Blue, purple, red, white, linen, Gold Thread, my anonymous family, Randy Joseph, man, Ty Badzon. Hey, we battled up because we in battle time. My anonymous family, Jerkery Strickland, man. Hey, this bro right here, man. Hey, hi, Jerkery Strickland, man. You know what I'm saying? In real time, man, we appreciate you. Ethan Means, hey, hi, man. This is an OG wave surfers. All y'all OG wave surfers, man. Jim Sinky, my anonymous family, Robert Salazar. I mean, the bro holds it down, man. You already know what it is, King Sal. We appreciate you, man. My Nagas, we doing it, man. So far, we halfway, a little over halfway to the $5,000 goal. But we going to keep it going past that because we going to be there for all of our tribe starting in Texas. And we know we got family in Austin going through it, man. Shout out to Ma. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, we going to keep this flowing for the Nagas. You're just popping it off. Do we have 500 code keeping Nagas? Then we can move mountains, my Naga. All we need is unity. The code is what unifies us. The code is what unifies us. So all praise to Allah for the tribe. Keep the Toll Texas Snow Relief Fund alive in your spare time. Just think about it. Think about us. Think about the family, what we're doing. Think about how it's affecting our people. Think about the smiles, you know what I'm saying, on the tribe's face as they go to sleep like, yo, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Yosef needed them pipes. You know what I'm saying? Needed things popping, man. And together and to put a smile on his face and his 5 droplets, you know what I'm saying? Just, just to put a smile on their face to know that they're loved by Drop Nation, man. Hey, we salute. We salute, you know what I'm saying, the real family, you know what I mean? We salute the real family, man. Allow why, man. And I salute you, Drop Nation. Let's pop off. Legend of Zipangu, the land of gold. Now, Zipangu's an interesting place, you know. I mean, we've come across it many times in our studies. It's another word for Japan. But it really is one of those things that kind of open up a whole treasure trove of investigation. You know, we're on an investigation if you don't know that. We're on an investigation. Once we say we're on an investigation, it takes your power away or anybody's power away to, try to get in our, to try to get in our mind bones, saying that we're wrong about this or this and that. Hey, get out of our way, man. We're on an investigation. We're on an investigation. Ain't about being right or wrong today. It's about investigating, turning those stones over, and seeing what's under, And one of these things, and a few things, pop up that really become amazing pieces, like the Kalelus artifacts, like the Hawi Ku, Cibola, Estebanico, leading into the Prester John investigation, which puts us right back here with this Marco Polo situation. Now we can dig on Marco Polo a little differently. I mean, a lot differently, really. And every single time they're going to have some different type of picture of him. So they don't really give us no true depiction of Marco Polo. Polo. Love the Thai battle, man. She kept saying it a long time ago, is Marco Polo Paul? Is Marco Polo the Paul of the New Testament? We're going to surf that wave a little bit, we got to do some more, serious recon on that subject. We're going to graze over it today, but, this is something that you got to really dig on because, you can't just search the web and find everything. Some things are really hidden, man. We got to really, get some books and figure this stuff out. Some of this investigation, man, we're just going to have to do in the library, you know what I'm saying? We can't just do it on the internet. All they do is, destroy our links, all that stuff, And shout out to everyone getting on them links on your packs. You're supporting all the packs, the Ether packs, Press the packs, the Ether bands. And, you ordered them Ether pack 2s. So, Ahab, we've been going through a lot at home with our sixth droplet. I'm just catching up to the emails. So I apologize if I'm, a few weeks behind on anybody's email, but I'm catching up. I always catch up, what I'm saying? I've been here a long time, and just know that I always do catch up. And I appreciate your patience to the extreme, because I know how important it is to get all your information. And, it does take time to load this stuff up, man, and, get it all going. And we got to deal sometimes with the distributors, the manufacturers of these flash drives. They be having their delays, you know what I mean? So we got to deal with all this stuff behind the scenes. But I know you're with us, and we appreciate your orders for the Ether Gold Presta packs and the Ether Pack 1s, and the pre-orders for the Ether Pack 2. You can still pre-order. It drops in mid-March, my niggas. So, I appreciate everyone who's at the top of the list already. And we got a lot of Presta packs and Ether packs going out this week. So I appreciate y'all for that, and keep supporting it. Make sure you got the Ether pack and stuff like this. And all this stuff is going to be on the Ether pack, too. You know what I mean? I'm just going to keep it going. As we recon, we're going to, get those links together, those books together, get the maps. We got a lot of new map drop in this drop. So, we're going to have some fun with the map drop, get back on that Taurus Sancta a little bit, too. You know what I'm saying? And it's fun, man. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? We're having a good time. It's the fourth wave, and that's why we popping off. So let go. So let's read a piece of this link. And we're talking about Japan. And, it's interesting to hear about Japan being called land of gold, huh? I don't know. I mean, when they talk gold, for some reason, I'm thinking America. You know what I'm saying? If they had that much gold in Japan, trust me, you'll be hearing about the Japan gold rush. And, look, at this point, it's kind of easy work to put this stuff together. Where's Japan, right? Where's China? Where's China, right? Where's La China? For the longest time, you see me, I always go back to this because it's my favorite map. It's probably my favorite map. I got a lot of faves, but this is way up there, man. Way up there. Because it's one of those spell breaking maps. I like that Hyborian. Hyborian. We're gonna get back on that Hyborian, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of maps. I got upside down maps. I got different projections of maps. I love the Antarctica maps. All that stuff, man. It's on your Ether packs and Ether bands and all that, man. So it's good to have that, so you can pass it on to your family. You know what I mean? And you can make copies. You could distribute it. Like, you can get the information out a lot faster. I feel like the Nagas is getting the information out a lot faster, man. I think we're popping off. You know what I'm saying? It feels yacht pod to connect with you. So where's China? Yeah, you see it, man. You see it. Don't act like you don't see it, man. You see Florida. You see Mexico. And you see China, man. Love China. The China. The China, my nigga. All right? You see Cathay. And Cathay is very important in this particular drop. So keep that in mind. You see Manji, right? You're going to see this on a few of the maps, which has got to do with the Mongols. What's got to do with Mongu? There's a guy named Mongu, right? All part of this Kublai Kai flow, right? So Kublai Khan. So when we talk about Kublai Khan, we're talking Marco Polo or Paulo. It's an interesting wave to surf. Is Marco Polo, Paul, riding in this New Testament, going from place to place with all this conversion talk? I mean, he is a Catholic, right? So you got the same religion. Now, Marco Polo's supposed to be in Asia. But where's Asia, right? Where's India Superior? Where's Cathay? Cathay's what Marco Polo called China. He called it Cathay, and we see China here, so we know where Cathay is. Okay. I'm just surfing the wave, man. Don't mind us. I told y'all it's the fourth wave. We popping off. So you got Paul popping up in all these churches all over the place. And you got this Marco Paulo situation, who's a traveling writer as well. So you got these little parallels. It's kind of fun to surf that way. But we see where China is, and if China here is over here, Japan must be over here somewhere too. But they wouldn't call it Japan, right? They would call it by something new. or something old. So let's read a little bit of this Zipangu situation and see how it all connects to the land of gold. Wow. All right, first thing I want to look at is some of this fine print here. It says Japan is shown in the center of this detail of the Ortelius map. We got some different Ortelius map projections as well in your ether pack. Map of Tartary, 1570. So what you're going to realize is that this 1570 situation, this 1500s maps, man, 1540s, we got all these 1500 maps, and these are the ones that seem to be telling us some truth prior to the reset. You know what I'm saying? You could say it like that. We definitely were reset. And these places were reset all across the plane, right? So now you got Japan, popping away over there somewhere. You got China now popping away over there somewhere. You got India way over there somewhere. Everything's being reflected from here, Cathay, way over there. At what point did this reflection, really pop off? At what point did this reflection, become a normal thing? Now it's normal for you to see India over here, right? China over here. Well, it could be India here. You see India, India, but you see India superior over here. So you got to understand that India is a generic title referring to these melanated people wherever they are. So you got to have melanated people over here if there's an India by default or an Ethiopia by default. So if China's here, Zipangu or Japan is over here, and they're putting it right in our face bone, calling it the land of gold. And all these maps are popping off in the same time, 1570. So right here, Japan is shown in the center of this detailed Ortelius map of Tartary, 1570. Where's Tartary, right? Same thing. Same place India Superior is. I found another link, man, to this drop right here that they took off. No, man. I told you this is gonna be fun. We're falling back. Just enjoying the flow, man. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the flow. Where's Grand Tartary? You gotta factor in all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Does North America exist, man? Come on, man. Does North America exist? You tell me. We over here getting fluty live on the drop radio. We get fluty sometimes. My naga, does North America exist? Okay. So when Marco Polo is going through his travels in Asia, in Grand Tartary, in Cathay, in China, you see it here, very, I know it's very small, but Chine or Chinese, China, all right? How does China get so damn close to South America, man? I'll wait. You saying they just skipped over North America? Or did they later project to us that North America existed? Is this a later projection? You see Canada right here, man. I'm not tripping. Canada. But does North America exist? And how did China get so close to South America? So all this appears to be what they would call North America, right? This ain't the only map projection, man. 1620, alla carte dei navigatori por Cachi Tommaso. Yeah, man. South America, Mexico, China. China. India Superior, Tangu. Are we going to talk some Tangu? Because Tangu's always in the story. Tangu plays heavy. Cathay, Cathay. China, Cathay. Same thing. This is 1620. Managa. This is 1548. They call it Wa Carte Ptolemaeus Os Gabi, 1548. Is it play? They're all just fucked up, right? They're all just tripping, right? Porcaci Tommaso, he's tripping, right? 1561 Carta Marina Novova Tavola, he's tripping, right? And where's Grand Tartary? Man, we just surfing the wave, man. Fall back. We on an investigation, man. Hey, don't worry about if we're right or wrong. Just enjoy the investigation. And if you're not here to investigate, get the hell up out of our classroom. Can you dig it? Because we're having too much fun without you, my nugget. Popping off. Lego. Land of Go. Japan. So here we go again. They say this is a map of Tartary, right? Tartary, right? Tartary. Where is Tartary? Tartary. Body bag. Body bag, Daniel. Body bag, Daniel, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, where's the land of Preston Child? Grand Tartary? Or are we just talking India Superior? And if they're in Tartary, where North America would be, right? South America, Tartary. South America, Tartary. China, Cathay. All these map projections giving you the same drop. The same drop. Oh, man. Oh, man. We got a lot of drop to dig on, my nigga. Oh, upside down, south of man. See, man, it's all happening. Apparently, it's all happening. Yeah, man. America in Asia, 1827 State of Nations map. Is this play? Asia, Cathay, Florida, con. South America, con. So where is Tartary? Map of Tartary, 1570. Japan is shown in the center of this detail. Right. Tartary, China. Japan would be here, right? But you're thinking Tartary's somewhere else, in another Asia. Not in India Superior, where they found the superior Naga, the superior Khan. Florida, Mexico, China. Florida, Mexico, China. Florida, Mexico, China. Keep that in mind. Let's go. People on the island of Zipangu, Japan, have tremendous quantities of gold. The king's palace is roofed with pure gold. What king? What king are they talking about in Tartary in North America, right? What king is over here, my nigga? I mean, for my wave surfers, you already know where this is going. Let's go, man. Let's go. The king's palace is roofed with pure gold, and his floors are paved in gold 2 fingers thick. Damn. What? How many inches of gold? How many inches of gold is his floors? So wrote the Venetian merchant Marco Polo. Let's go. Because of his book, The Travels of Marco Polo, Europeans believed that Zipangu was a land of gold, and Columbus later sailed across the Atlantic in search of it. Whoa. Why would Columbus sail across the Atlantic? Let me try to figure this. Let's fall back, y'all. This is an investigation. We got to figure this stuff out together, man. You know, you're in septum. You see the septum, right? The seven, right? Okay. 7 cities of go. And we coming back, super duper volcanic, popping off hot. You know, we popping off. Yo, we popping off like smiling volcanoes right now, man. You ever see a smiling volcano? I gotta pull up our IG. Shout out to all my noggers on IG. Hey, I ain't checked my DMs in IG in quite a long time. I mean, not, regularly or nothing, man. I apologize. I'll be back checking in some messages and stuff. I'll be getting back to y'all. I apologize if you left some. Oh, man, I don't know what's going on with that giraffe situation. Oh, okay. I just want to fall back, Managi. Fall back. Oh, man, shout out to my Brad D. Will, man. He's popping off his line, Carbon 12. It's all happening, man. But can we can we check out what happens when a volcano starts to do a little smirky smirk, smiley smile, my night? Yeah, have you ever seen a smiling? I love to carry man. He said, yeah, tell us everything what it do. My night, have you ever seen a smiling ass volcano, man? When a volcano starts to smile, it's probably time for a naga to pop off. Come on, man. I mean, come on, man. Shout out to the big homie that's smiling on us right now. I think you know, it is what it is, man. I don't know what you want me to tell you at this point. But when volcanoes start to smile, you know it's time for a noggin to pop off, man. Hey, out to the tribe. Whoa, Big Friezo, what it do? 305 Rod, what it do? You already know, hey, Volcano's Life, what it do, man? Turbo 130, what it do, man? Hey, man, we popping off on IG, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're rocking with us, man. Make sure you're rocking with the drop, man. It's all happening. It's all happening, man. We have a good time, man. We keeping the cold popping off, man. Hey, tribe or nothing, man. MHOE. And remember, seek only Hawa to shake off that Ruach Tardy mind. Deep sleep, man. Y'all popping off them Prester packs, though? Prester packs are popping off. You keeping the cold? All right, man. We just popping off. Let's go, man. All right, gold. Because of his books, Marco Polo. The travels of Marco Polo, Europeans believed that Zipangu was a land of gold, and Columbus later sailed across the Atlantic in search of it. So they just told on themselves, man. All right? Columbus sails across the Atlantic. You see all these peaks of the mountains, all these little islands are just peaks of mountains underneath the ocean of Atlantis. He has to go across the Atlantic looking for Zipangu, my noggin. He ain't looking for Japan. Their Japan. He's looking for what? Cuba? What's he looking for? He's looking for America, man. Right? Columbus ain't looking for nothing else, right? So he's looking for America, right? Khan. Oh, Columbo looking for the Khan. We're gonna get some of that. Columbus looking for the Khan, right? Khan, Khan. Khan. We got it. He's looking for the Khan. So let's get it from here. The legend of Wak Wak. Wak Wak. The land of gold. It started with gold panned in rivers in Japan. Gold was first discovered in Japan in 749, and river deposits in that year about 38 kilograms of gold from the Oshu region in northeastern Honshu was presented to the capital city of Nara to help gild a statue of the Buddha being built there. When the great Buddha was completed in 752, the 439 kilograms of the gold covered it had come from Oshu. The glittering Buddha, measured 15.8 meters in height, was viewed as an impressive display of Japan's wealth by official delegations from the kingdom of Silla or Korea or Quivera, and Buddhist monks from the Tang, China, and India. From Tang, China, and India. So before they paint us a rosy picture, traced, remember, where's China? Where's Japan? No doubt you're going to have your minerals all over the place. You're going to have gold and, all over the place. Of course, this is mama, so it's not just one place of gold. But if you're talking about the cities of gold, and we're talking about cities of gold, and we're connecting India right here and China right here, and all the drop right here, then they're already going to have all the drop. Whatever's being built over here, many times was being taken from over here. Let's just get it straight so that they don't get it twisted or confused. Just because they're finding gold in Japan doesn't mean they found that much damn gold to be called a city of gold. All they're trying to do is confirm that they found some gold in Japan. Okay. But you want to be a city of gold. You want to be a mecca of gold. Well, you got to get to the original Japan, and that's what's taking us right to this Zipangu. But this is a legend of Wak Wak, right? Okay. Well, we're just talking Wak Wak. So where's Wak Wak? Where's Kavera or Korea? Now we're going to get it from here. How did Marco Polo learn about Japan's gold? Now it gets interesting. During the time of China's Sung Dynasty, 960 to 1276, who were impressed the territory, right? Japan exported large quantities of gold to China and in return imported copper coins, silk, ceramics, and other goods. In 1124, a golden hall was constructed in Kusanji Temple in Oshu, and this made Chinese merchants even more interested in tales of Oshu gold. So what's the origin of Oshu gold, and what's that got to do with the Amaru Khan in the original Japan? We're talking cities of gold, right? I'm not making this stuff up. The land of gold? I mean, don't you think that'd be something they'll be boasting about today? Oh, we're Japan, the land of gold. All right, after work On the great Buddha was finished, Oshu continued to send gold to the capital, although in lesser quantities. Before long, gold panned from Oshu rivers. So all this was coming out the Oshu rivers, they say, right? Was being used also to pay for a program organized by the government, sending envoy students and student monks to Tang, China on a regular basis. China was perhaps the most advanced country in the world in those days. China? China? You talking China? Advanced country? Come on, man. We breaking the spell. They ain't talking that little China now, man. They're not talking that little China now. They're talking big China and big India. India superior with big Cathay. Cathay, yo. Let's go. Let's pick it up from here. Chinese trade goods spread throughout much of Eurasia, and Zatun, or Quanzhou, became an international port for trade as far as Alexandria in Egypt. The more than 10,000 Muslim traders living in Zatun played a leading role in that trade. Among them, the old legends about the bullion of Wak Wak took on new life as the legend of Zipangu, the land of gold. Gold. Marco Polo Marco Polo's book spread in Europe about Japan gold, Japanese gold, and he apparently learned about it from Muslim merchants or more. He wrote that the Emperor Kublai Khan sent a military expedition to Japan to take the gold. So Kublai came looking for gold in Zipangu. Don't trip. It's going to make a lot more. Oh, look. Watch how they do this, man. Look, if you don't know by now, I can't make this shit up, man. Either you surfing the wave or you don't. You take the wave for granted, man, then you're getting washed up in it. You know what I mean? It's interesting about that water. Because that water could be chaos. Or maybe it's just your perspective of chaos. Maybe it's not chaos. What you call chaos might not be chaos. I mean, you might see the water washing everything up in the ocean, and you might say the water is chaotic, but you know, you're talking mama. Mama's going mama, that's in order for her to wash your ass up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? A bad child getting that rod, you know what I'm saying? Might look at it as chaos. Oh man, Pops is tripping. He's all on my ass, man. But, it's order for Pop to get on your ass, man, when you're out of line, right? So it's your perspective of chaos. And we're just talking that mem. I can't make this stuff up. Only the way, only the mem, man. Only the mem sauce. Shout out to Yosef. Look out for us, man. Ironically, it is estimated that Japan produced only about 255 tons of gold from the 8th to the 16th centuries. This is only about 5% of the global production of 5,000 tons of gold before the California gold rush. Damn, damn, damn. I told you I can't make this stuff up, man. That means the California gold rush was so monumental. Finding the land of Sheba, right? They're going to talk about the land of Sheba. You're going to hear that come up, the land of Sheba. They're talking about Khalifa, man. Why? Because they got the gold. So we just talking cities of gold or land of gold, right? Where's Zipangu? Is it around one of these California islands, my knock? I know that sounds crazy. Japan right next to California, right? Japan right next to California, right? Hey, stay tuned, man. We're gonna have a good time today. Cause we popping off. I mean, y'all did this to me, man. Y'all got me in this mood. Honestly, man, you've inspired me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep it going, man. Like, to know that, you know what I'm saying, keeping it going, is coming to fruition. You know what I mean? You can always judge a tree based on its fruit, man. And I'm looking at this fruit, you know what I'm saying, that's going, you know what I mean, to a powerful tree. Yosef the real, man. You know what I'm saying? A powerful tree, man. And you know how his fruit is being affected by your fruit, my naga. And hey man, you got enough fruit, everybody's eating. You got enough fruit dropping off, everybody's eating, man. Tribe up, Tribe Nation. Y'all did this to me, man. Yeah, man, I'm in Cali. Let's go, man. We're talking gold. So if little Japan, right, only is popping off 255 tons, which is nothing in comparison to the over 5,000 tons, and that's even before the California gold rush, man, which must have just put things on some other, monumental proportion. They can't even tell you how much came out the California gold rush, man. But, we're just talking about America, period, right? We're just talking about Mexico, period, right? Mexico, period, which is the China, right? Let's go. We're talking India Superior. We're talking Grand Tartary, right? Right. And they're telling us that, Japan is shown in the center of this map of Tatar. So when they're talking gold and land of gold, they're talking the gold in Tatari. And I'm asking you, does North America exist? Yeah, man. I mean, it's a fair question. 1561, Carta Marina. 1548. We're thinking this is North America, Khan, but Anaga, Mangi, La China, Cateo. This is the same map of Grand Tartary. You're saying that they just skipped over North America and got everything else? Or did they later indoctrinate us with fake knowledge, fake information, fake maps, and fake projections about what this Tartary is really about and where the Naga actually lives in, where we actually exist at? Wow, wow. Let's go. Oh yeah, you remember this Atlantic Monthly? We're gonna get this, and we're gonna get some great drop by the Aqua Jackie Anthony. She gonna really bring it on home, man. We're gonna have a good time with that. I want to take it back a little bit. I told y'all, man. We popping off. I'm still in daddy daycare. My beautiful droplet. You hear Shamina popping off, man, a beautiful way. Let me handle that, man. And get to you about this cat thing. Okay, okay, okay. Baby is good. Made the baba. You know what I'm saying? We become pros at this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my niggas, you know what I'm saying? My fellas out there, taking care of their babies, you know what I mean? We appreciate y'all, man. Salute. Shout out to all the amas, all the great mothers out there. We know we got a lot of new mothers, you know what I mean? New pappies out there, man. Shout out to all the new mamas and pappies, or the old school, mamas and pappies out there, amas and abbas, doing what it takes. We're just doing what it takes, man. Let's pick it up, man. Right here at the Atlantic Monthly volume 104, old school drop, which is always going to play because, we get this like it's the first time and see how it connects to this 360 perspective on this, Zipangu, cities of gold. Let's go. Colombo. So we're talking Cathay. From this time, Frankish civilizations direct itself first by overland, then by oversea routes towards Cathay. Okay. So we ain't tripping. We know we're talking America. We know we're talking India Superior and Cathay. China, Florida, Mexico. China, Cathay. Let's go. We got orientation. We good? Let's go. Okay, so Frankish civilization directs itself first overland, then by oversea routes towards Cathay. Those Indies, India Superior, where it looks to find the riches, land of gold, California gold rush. Let's go. Does North America exist? If not the empire, whose empire? Let's go. Which at last rewarded its unconquerable energy and persistence. In the Columbian or Columbus Library at Seville, there is printed a copy of the Marco Polo record, the Liber Diversiorum or Libre de Diversities of Messer Marco Milione, which belonged to Cologne or Colombo. Remember, Christopher is just Christ of Ophir. And where's Ophir? Where's this golden place? Who's the Christ? Who's the anointed of the land of gold? Oh, that's Columbus. Gotcha. In this, there are manuscripts by Christopher himself on 76 of the 150 pages showing how well he knew and how much he valued the book, which perhaps more than any other was his guide. And even if Marco Polo's name does not occur in the Admiral's Journey of the Voyage of 1492, or rather the abstract of the journey, which is all that we possess, yet Polo's Cathay and Zipangu are constantly in evidence herein. A week before he lands in Guanahani, Columbus he has an opinion about something that depends on suggestion to stir southwest is not made with respect to Kapangu or Zipangu or the land of gold or Japan, right? Land of gold is not the Japan you think of today. Get that out your head, Bo. Wakey. Stop fighting it, my noggin. They've reflected and duplicated history, timelines, and places. And definitely people. 2 days after the discovery, he feels he must go on to try and find Kapangu. And when he reaches Cuba, he believes it from the signs the Indians make to be this very land. Whoa. I thought Kapangu, Zipangu, land of gold, was Japan. You see, if you don't research and study and investigate, you take their word for it and you stay in the spell, you never challenge the status quo, you would just say, yeah, okay, Japan, land of gold. You wouldn't say which Japan, which Zipangu or Kapangu, man. Let's go. So he's looking for the land of gold, right? He finds Cuba. He's looking for Zipangu. He finds Cuba. He believes it by the signs the Indians make to be this very land. At the same time, he is equally anxious to reach the mainland of China. Which China, man? Love China? He reaches India Superior, right? They say Columbus was looking for India. Columbus was looking for India. Superior, man. Superior. They left that part out in your history. Now he's looking for China and Cathay or North America, which does it really exist? I know, man. I know. It's crazy, right? India Superior. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Florida. It's crazy. Tartaria. Yeah, it's crazy stuff, man. Drop is crazy, man. It's crazy stuff, Drop. Why would Asia Cathay connect to South America, Florida? Crazy talk, man. Crazy talk, Drop. Drop. This is crazy talk. Where's the mainland of China? Where's the mainland of Asia? Marco Polo, Silk Road, Antioch. Where's the mainland of La China? Chine. Where's the mainland? Let's go. At the same time, he is equally anxious to reach the mainland of China. He is determined to deliver the letters of the Catholic kings to the Grand Khan. He's looking for the Grand Khan, where North America should be. Where is the land of Prester John? Anything to do with the Grand Tartaria? Columbus is looking for the Grand Khan. Anything to do with the Grand Khan? Grand Canyon? Now so hopeless in anachronism with the said Grand Khan. Khan. You see how they spell it with a C, right? Like American, like American, right? Khan, like the Amaru Khan. He gathers from the natives. A Cuban monarch was now at war. The Khan's ships, great ships, he understood, came to Cuba. So the monarch is at war. Seems to be a more on more war. Now he said he understood he came to Cuba 10 days journey from the Chinese mainland. Right. So if it took them months to get from Spain to Haiti, months to cross the Atlantic, it takes them months to cross the Atlantic. How could Cuba be 10 days from China? That's across the Atlantic, right? What? Cuba to China? Cuba to China. Hey, can you even fly from Cuba to China? You know, you gotta check these flight paths, man. Come on, man. 10 days, man. 10 days, he said, right? So that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense to get 10 days when it took them months to get, you know what I mean, they took you from Africa. All you niggers is from Africa, right? And we boarded, and we was on these boats for months and months. Oh, God, and we finally got to the island. Man, he came looking for the Grand Naga and Naga Superior, man. What you talking about, man? And he took some of these Nagas in Asia. I said Asia, my Naga. I said Asia, my Naga, Asia. It's got to do with Kublai Khan and Marco Polo and Genghis Khan and Prester John. Or should we just call it the Grand Khan? Cuban monarch was now at war. The Khan's great ships, he understood, came to Cuba 10 days journey. 10 days, right? So it makes so much more sense, my Naga, that we're just talking La China and Cuba. You know what I'm saying? Where, whether you're talking Cuba here, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't pass my geography test, man, but I know that it makes way more sense for Cuba to be over here with China here than some fake China way over there, man. That's all we say. Chinese mainland. So he says Cuba's 10 days journey from the Chinese mainland. Cuba's 10 days from China on a boat. Okay. The cotton of the West Indies would be sure of a good market in this city. Okay. All right. His Majesty was perhaps in the grand city of Cathay. Got it. Cathay. China. Maybe His Majesty was in India Superior. Maybe His Majesty was in India Superior. Let go. So we'll scroll over this. You got all these links. You can pull them up even before they hit your Ether Pack 2. Get your pre-order in. If you ain't got your Ether Pack 1, get that drop, because this is what we're teaching out of. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of drop there, and you can already have it at home. You can make copies. You can add a drop. Get the drop. What's up with Japan, man? What's up with Japan, man? Let's go. The word Japan is an exonym. Exonym. What's that? Is a common internal name for a geographical place, group of people, or a language dialect that is used only inside that particular place, group, or linguistic community in question. It is their self-designated name for themselves. So only in Japan would you be using the word Japan? All right, well, let's go. And is used in one form or the other by many languages. The Japanese names for Japan are Nippon or Nahan. 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 Something tells me these names are going to pop up in our investigation, at some point in the future, man. There are both written in Japanese using the kanji. Before Nahan came into official use, Japan was known in China as Wa. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Wa. Wa is your sixth letter of your Paleo Hebrew. After your ha, I said your ha or your breath. Inhale feminine, exhale masculine. Wa, security. So it's a place of security. The shaper. Khan. Hey man, you got that water? I know sometimes, mama might, have to wash you up. You might feel like it's chaos, but mama is that mighty blood, man. That ruach, my nugget. The ruach is the mighty blood, my nugget. That water, that mem sauce. Let go. MHOE. Shout out to the bread, man. Ma. Hey, ma means great. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. We just popping off. So Japan's real name is Wa, or in China, right, or in La China is Wa, or Wa Koku, which is back to that wok wok, right? When it was calling it that wok wok, huh? Huh? Come on, man. It's a legend, though, right? It's the legend, right? Okay, so we got Wa or Wakaku. The name was first used during the 13th century, Three Kingdoms period, or excuse me, 3rd century, and can be translated as dwarf or submissive. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's funny, man, because for some reason, Wa don't mean dwarf or submissive. It means add, secure, or hook. But you would have to take it the language all the way back to the origin, not try to jump on some Japanese modern train of translation. Japanese scribes found fault with its offensive connotation, and in the native name for Japan, Yamato, the character for Wa was replaced with the homophone, whatever that is, or peaceful or harmonious. Wa was often combined with great to form the name, which was read as Yamato. The earliest record of Wa, these characters appears in the Chinese old book of Tang. We gotta get on this Tang dynasty, man. We gotta get back on this Tang dynasty. Wow. So we're just talking about wow. And they try to turn it into submissive, man. Look how they try to flip the script. You see what wow means, man. We see what wow, the OG wow means. So in their language, it becomes submissive. What does that tell you about their language? What does it tell you about the people? You know what I'm saying? Who's coming, you know what I'm saying, with this particular language, this frequency. Does it tell you that they're rocking with Hawa? Or are they trying to flip it like they do the Yahwehs, right? Like they turn the Wa into the Yah, want to flip the frequency. Not quite 432 anymore, is it? But we're just talking about Cuba and China and Japan, or Wa. And you can get a whole lot of drop, man, when you surf the wave, with these origins. These origins, they try to turn the Wa into submissive Managa. Wow. Obedient. Obedient to who? They transcribe Wa as Wa, or bent back, signifying complying or bowing. So who do they want to bow to them? They try to get your creator to bow to them, right? They want to be above the creator, their frequency that they want to bring in later. I mean, no matter where you searching, man, you're gonna see how these hijacks, these heathen, really popped off in all these areas, took our titles, took our place names, did duplications all over the world, man, all across the plane. We're just talking about great. So you got Nafan or Napan, then you got Jipan, or Nahan. All right. Down to the Zipangu. So you see how Marco Polo's calling it Zipangu. Right, check it out right here. The modern Shanghainese pronunciation of Japan is Zipan, and modern Japanese Zipangu. So they wouldn't say, remember the J is a new English letter in the 17th century, only popping off in the 17th century. So get that J out of here, man. They would call it Zipan, right? Or in modern Japanese, Kipangu. Kipan. Which in turn can be transliterated into English as Kipangu, Jipangu, Zipangu, Jipang, Zipang, Jipangu, Zipangu, as obfuscated name for Japan, has recently come into vague or vogue for Japanese films, anime, video games. Yeah, they tell a lot of dropping them games, right? Yeah, a lot of drop. So we're just talking Japangu. So we're gonna surf the wave of some of this Jackie Anthony drop. Shout out to my sister Jackie Anthony. My aqua has been surfing the wave, dedicated for so long. Just drop and drop, truly, what I'm saying? Like, that she really wants the best for us, what I'm saying? Has always just wanted us to be right there, what I'm saying? And has just given so much to the investigation with her recon and just so many ways. And I appreciate my aquas, man, what I'm saying? Real aquas that's just like, yo, you know, whatever it takes, what I'm saying, to answer them questions that we're looking for, to get to that next step, like whatever it takes, what I'm saying. So we know we got our lady Dracons on the wall. We got so many aquas popping off for the tribe. Alawa. Check it out, man. All right, the first voyage, we got to back up a little bit. We belly flopped into the Zipangus. I apologize. It's just what we do around here. But hey, you surfing the wave, man. It's the fourth wave, man. Let's go. First voyage. Let's get back in this Columbus and bring it back. You know what I mean? Columbus is looking for the Grand Khan, right? China's 10 days away from Cuba. All right, let's go. This is from Britannica.com. The ships for the first voyage, Nina, Pinta, Santa Maria, were fitted out at Palos on the Tinto River in Spain. Consortia put together by a royal treasury official and composed mainly of Genoese and Florentine bankers in Seville. Remember that Biblioteca de Colombina, Sevilla drop? Columbus is looking for the holy city drop? Let's go. You got that in your ether pack. Let's go. Provided at least 1,140,000 maravedis to outfit the expedition, and Columbus supplied more than a third of the sum contributed by the king and queen. Queen Isabella did not then have to pawn her jewels, a myth first put out by Bartolome de las Casas in the 16th century. The little fleet left August 3rd, 1492. So this is what they're saying. Let's surf the wave for a little bit with my sister Jackie Anthony. The admiral's navigational genius showed itself immediately for they sailed southward to Canary Islands off the northwest African mainland rather than sailing due west to the islands of Azores. The westerlies prevailing in the Azores had defeated previous attempts to sail to the west, but in the Canaries the three ships could pick up the northeast trade winds. Supposedly they could trust to the westerlies for their return. After nearly a month in the Canaries, the ships set out from San Sebastian. So what's the Sebastian all about, man? Let's go. De la Gomera on September 6th. On several occasions in September and October, sailors spotted floating vegetation and various types of birds, all taken as signs that land was nearby. But by October 10th, the crew had begun to lose patience, complaining that their failure to make landfall, contrary winds, and a shortage of provisions would keep them from returning home. Columbus allayed their fears, at least temporarily, and on October 12th, land was sighted from the Pinta, though Columbus on the Nina later claimed the privilege for himself. The place of the first Caribbean landfall, called Guanahani, is hotly disputed, but San Salvador Island in the Bahamas is generally preferred to other Bahamian islands, or to the Turks and the Cocos Islands. Beyond planting the royal banner, however, Columbus spent little time there, being anxious to press on to Kapangu, or Kipangu, Japan. Now you're hearing the story, as someone who isn't learned in what's really happening, right? So if you hear it like that, you're just like, oh yeah, Columbus, wants to press on to Japan like he's crossing through Asia over there, not Asia over here, right? He thought that he had found it in Cuba. Now, he's lost. Columbus, he's he's looking for Japan and he just stumbled on Cuba. That's the story, right? He's looking for Asia, right? He's looking for India. He just stumbled onto Cuba. Nah, man. Nah. You're talking India, Superior, Jack. He's hitting it up right here. He's hitting it up, right? He's going right to it. Because he know it connects to what? Cathay, man. My naga, this Columbus stuff is the invasion of India Superior. Not the first one, but the most recent. And these same people that celebrate Columbus Day today are celebrating the invasion because they are directly benefiting from it. Beverly Hills, Manhattan, Miami, all this, La Florida, man, they've invaded and they haven't stopped. They built skyscrapers and went crazy, and you think it's just futuristic because you don't know what this place looked like. You don't know what the real, Lemuria, Atlantis looked like. You don't understand what high tech really is, so they can fool you with this fake technology and fake high tech. We're talking Cuba, right? Old Colombo. He's anxious to press on to Zipangu, Japan, or Zipangu, land of gold. He wants to get to the gold. He thought he found it in Cuba, right? Atlantic Monthly Journal said, what about Cuba? So Columbus, pops up over here. When he reaches Cuba, he believes it from the signs the Indians make to be this very land. What land? Kapangu, right? Same thing. So we got another source validating the same information. At the same time, he is equally anxious to reach the mainland of China. La China. India Superior. He is determined to deliver the letters of the Catholic kings to the Grand Khan. Anaga, why do you think there's over 1,200,000 acres around the Grand Canyon that ain't been even excavated, ain't been touched? You're blocked off from it. You'll never be able to walk up on it. 1,200,000 acres around the Grand Canyon. Arizona, Calelus. He thought he found it in Cuba, where he landed on October 28th, but he convinced himself by November 1st that Cuba was Cathay, mainland itself. They're telling you now Cathay's over there, right? Columbus was crazy, right? Though he had yet to see evidences of great cities, thus December 5th he turned back southeastward to search for the fabled city of Zatan or Kanzhou, China, missing through this decision his sole chance of setting foot on Florida soil. Adverse winds carried the fleet to an island called Haiti by its Taino inhabitants. On December 6th, Columbus renamed it La Isla, or the island of Hispaniola. We're going to get on these islas, man. He seems to have thought that Hispaniola might be Kapangu, so now Haiti might be Japan. Cuba might be Japan. Haiti might be Japan. Cuba might be Japan. He's right over here, right? And he almost got to the mainland of Florida, they said. Marco Polo, he was over here, crisscrossing it up, right? Silk roading it up, right? The cons were already here, which is why there was already a con on con war popping off with the monarch of Cuba. A Cuban monarch was now at war. The Khan's great ships, he understood, came to Cuba 10 days' journey from the Chinese mainland. His Majesty was perhaps in the grand city of Cathay or Cateo. So where's Zipangu? He's over here saying this is Zipangu around Cuba, around Haiti. Let's get a little more of this, man. It's getting good, Jackie Anthony. Hey, oh, yeah. It's getting good. He seems to have thought that Hispaniola might be Kapangu, or if not Kapangu, then perhaps one of the legendarily rich isles from which King Solomon's fleet brought back gold, gems, and spices to Jerusalem. I mean, they're not getting that this is the land of King Solomon, Prester John, and them, King David. So brought it back to Jerusalem. He didn't have to cross the Atlantic, man. He's already home. Let's go. I mean, the picture's getting clearer, right? Khan, let's go. Let's go. We're just getting started. You know how we do. 1 Kings and 10. All right, let's go. We're connecting it. Alternatively, he reasoned that the island could be related to the biblical. Man, come on, man. Well, we already know it's biblical, right? We already know it's biblical, Khan. We already know that Columbus is, finding the Orinoco flow, the Orinoco River, saying it's flowing out of terrestrial paradise. Terrestrial paradise is quite biblical to me. Garden of Eden type of stuff, right? Mount Roraima type of stuff, right? So yeah, you got King Solomon over here. It's the old world. I said this the old world, right? It must be the old world if they're hiding the fact that North America don't even exist. I said North America don't even exist. I said North America don't even exist. I said North America don't even exist. Not when you're just talking India superior. And if it's the superior India, this must be the old world. The Grand Tartaria. Tartary. Or just Asia. Con. Con. Right. So he reasoned that the island could be related to the kingdom of Sheba or Khalifa. California Gold Rush. Say California Gold Rush. Yeah, we're talking the California Gold Rush, Kyle. I can't make this stuff up. Not when he was just talking about the Oshu Gold. Right? They found 255 tons of gold in that Japan, and then they said, oh, but that's nothing. That was only about 5% of the global production of 5,000 tons before the California gold rush. You tell me what that means to you. That means the California gold rush blew this stuff out of proportion, man. We're talking about the land of Sheba, or we're talking about Khalifa. Shout out to the queens, man. You know, you gotta do it for my queens, man. Shout out to Chef Candy, man, my queen, man, holding it down, man. Just being a queen, man. I appreciate my queen. Wow. Appreciate our queens. Khalifa, Lahwa. So they looking for my beautiful sister, land of Sheba, mother of Nebuchadnezzar, or Nebo. Defend my boundary. Who was supposed to be King Solomon's what? Is Nebuchadnezzar the son of Sheba and Solomon? We're just talking about King Solomon's gold. What's this got to do with the California gold rush of Queen Khalifa? How would you even know to even? I mean, you know Sheba and Solomon rock, right? But you wouldn't put that in California unless you connected Sheba with Khalifa. And then you got to connect that with Lilith, the first woman of creation, which, is only a derogatory word for monster because she's rocking with these monstrous dragons. We're going to get some Marco Polo dragon drop. We're going to get some Marco Polo dragon drop. So they're calling her a monster, mother of dragons. She was created equal with Adam. But where's her children? Where's that line? Where's all the children of Adam and Sheba, Adam and Khalifa? Who are these Californians? Shout out to my queens. Yeah. Let's get it. Jackie Anthony got us popping off. So he reasoned that the island could be related to the biblical kingdom of Sheba or Khalifa or Saba or seven, like seven cities of go. Let's go. There, Columbus found at least enough gold and prosperity to save him from ridicule on his return to Spain. With the help of, have you ever heard about Columbus finding Sheba gold? With the help of Taino cacique or Indian chief named Guana Khan Agari. It's always that Khan, man. He set up a stockade on the northern coast of the island named La Navidad and posted 39 men to guard it until his return. The accidental running aground of the Santa Maria on December 25th. Man, whose birthday is that, huh? 1492 provided additional planks and provisions for the garrison. On January 16, 1493, Columbus left with his remaining two ships for Spain. The journey back was a nightmare. I mean, his journey here, became a nightmare for us. if you ask me. All right, I mean, there's some good drop here. Let's continue with my sister Jackie Anthony. So yeah, it's about to get good. 16th century Caribbean with South America identified as island or Isla Santa, like Santa Claus. Remember, 16th century is still the same year as the 1500s, right? It's the 1500s is the 16th century, that's all I'm saying. So again, these 1500s or 16th century maps be popping off. They call it the island of Santa, like Sancta, right? So Sancta, you're just talking about a holy land, which is why they call it a holy island, South America. Well, of course, I mean, South America connects directly with Cathay, land of Press John. It's all holy. It's all holy. Do we have any other corroborating connections with this Terra Sancta or island of Santa? Love to my bro said, cool for that great Terra Sancta map. We about to get that again. Matter of fact, matter of fact, matter of fact, we got it up right now. Wow. We said, wow, man, the bro dropped this, man. Get my tea, man. Fall back, man. We popping off. 444. Okay, we popping off, man. So you see South America here, and you see this gateway, right? Going right through the barrier, like bang, bang, bang. You through. You out of here. Which is why this is so holy. It's the way out, right? Into a whole nother world. This is where Antarctica would be, right? Patagonia. So South America connects directly with Antarctica, and we don't even think about that. We just think about Brazil, Peru. Man, you go all the way through. You start now, cut through Mexico, all throughout the, central situation. Man, my noggin, you just keep going and going and going. According to these beautiful maps. Love to my bro, Sekou, Sekau. All right, you see all this stuff mapped out. Is it play? We said, Virginia over here, Virginia. Man, this is Terra Sancta. So why would it be labeled Terra Sancta in Antarctica, man? We just got that it had to do with the Holy Land, right? And we're talking 1500. So when did this ice get frozen over? I mean, you got the 16th century maps like the Perry Reese map. The Perry Reese map got no ice, no cap on Antarctica's chest bone, right? No cap, no ice. We got other maps, man. You got all these maps we showed you with no ice over Antarctica. Go get that drop, man. Get that ether pack. Let's go. What else we got, man? Oh, yeah. This is another great map here, man. Let me get this big. Notice Totius Tarium Obis Geographica Hydrographica Tabula. All right, man. You look, man. It's always interesting how, look at all this uncharted territory in North America. Or do you not want to tell us that this is Asia? They act like, oh, well, we just didn't map the rest of it out. No, you just don't want to put the rest of Asia right there. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to give us some surrounding areas Strait of Anion. Let's get that call. Yeah. Say it with me. Anion, Corvera, or Korea. And Non Ben David. Who got the law, man? Or Pineapple, man. Up to my bro, tell us everything. Dracan Canoe. Strait of Anion is the Bering Strait. Here's Tangu or Tanduk, man. Sometimes it's called Tangu, sometimes Tangduk. In the Prester John legend and its sources, it's used interchangeable. But this is where one of the wars popped off with Genghis Khan and Prester John. And, I said, oh, so Genghis just hopped over this Anion and came this way right through Cali, man. He didn't have to cross no Atlantic situation. All right, let's go. Let's go. Another great map of the Terra Sancta. Terra Sancta, right? Antarctica, my niggas, you see the gateways, how far do they go? And we said, well, what's up with this Terra Sancta, right? Now you got Island Sancta. This is where they get Santa from, and he's supposed to be at the North Pole, but which way is north? Especially when everything's upside down. Everything's upside down. I mean, they even kind of gave you a glimpse of it here. One of these projections. Look at this, South America going the other way. Yeah, man. Told y'all, man, I can't make this up. Right? So, okay. So that, it all started connecting. Man. Isla Sancta is the island of the holy, right? The holy island, right? Which connects to the Terra Sancta, or the Holy Land. Terra Sancta. South America going into Terra Sancta. But what does Terra Sancta mean again? Oh, here's another one Jackie Anthony dropped on us. Right quick, though, let's check out this definition. Terra Sancta. All they did was take the C out. You got Santa, right? Terra Sancta. Israel. Holy Land. Got a body bag for the illusion. Oh, wow. Hey, it's too easy. When you're surfing the wave. So we're talking Israel. Why do you think they got the high Amazon queens connected with Antarctica, my naga? Why do you think all these presidents is going over there? Why do you think they're finding all this stuff under the ice? How long has this ice been here? Only for a couple 100 years or so? They make some long million-year-old story up. Nah, man, it just got froze over. Like the movie Frozen. Somebody put a frozen spell over this land of the Holy Land. We're just talking Israel. It has everything to do with King Solomon and the mines and the gold and Sheba and them and Adam and them. It has everything to do with David and the priest King Prester John. Everything, my nugget. Let's go back. Cause we just talking Terra Sancta. And Jackie Anthony dropped this, man. Man, look at this projection. Let's just go right to it. Bang. I told you we got some map drop pumping off, man. Terra Sancta. Crucis. Holy Land, my nigga. Tangu. Another Tangu sighting. Mangi. So this is supposed to be all that same. This area is supposed to be this area here, right? You got Mangi, Tangu, right? Canada, Florida. China, Mexico, Florida. Got it. Come on, Jackie Anthony. You got the drop. Let's go. So it's supposed to be the oldest globe. The oldest globe, which shows what? It's the South America portion with Tara Sancta. So everyone's calling this Tara Sancta connecting with this South America, connecting with this Antarctica, connecting with the gateways. Man, get off that play. We're just talking the gateways. Right? Tara Sancta, South America. They're calling all this holy. Peru, right? Yeah, man. Even their oldest globe has the Tara Sancta on it. Tangu, Mangi, Tibet. What? Tibet? See, they didn't put Tibet on this map here. But we know it must be here since we see the same Mangi and Tangu. We know it must be here since we see the same Mangi and Tangu. Tibet's right here. Right by it. Now they got Tibet over there, right? We have Tibet right here. Tangu, Mangi. Does North America exist, my naga? Is it just connected to what they call South America today, which is really just America? You know what I'm saying? There's no North and South. There's no North America. It's just a connection. You're an Indian superior. That means Tibet must be right around, what, Detroit? Shout out to my bro Tech. I mean, what? Tibet must be right around what? Talking East Coast? What? Check it out. Mangi, Tangu, Tibet. Man, it gets better and better with time. So that's this area. Now here's this Antarctica Tara Sancta. Let's go. Because they even put it on the oldest globe, Tara Sancta. You have Isla Sancta right here, South America again. Very interesting that they got Cuba spelled Hawana. Drop that J, because there ain't no J, my naga. You just talking about Hawana. Hawa. You just talking Cuba, right? Some great map drop right here, Aqua Jackie. Let's go. You remember they got these pilgrimages popping off? Welcome to Tara Sancta right now, all right? So this was in 2019, right? They had all the updated pilgrimage dates to Israel over there, right? We got brothers and sisters going over to Israel over there now, thinking that that's where the drop is at, right? Because they got some replicas and some stuff, you know what I'm saying? But even their people would tell you that a lot of this stuff is not real. A lot of this stuff is fake archaeology, man, fake sites, because they have to. Why would they make fake archaeology? Why would they make fake antiquity? You don't think they can produce fake antiquity, my naga? Why would they do it? To convince you that Tara Sancta is over there. Come follow the footsteps of Isus. Or you sure are following the footsteps of Isus. You went over there for Jesus, man. You went to Tara Sancta over there because you're thinking that's Israel. You're thinking that's where Jesus is, right? Well, you might find Isus. But for some reason, they had Terra Sancta even on their first globe in South America. Antarctica, my naga. Antarctica, my naga. You want to discount all the history under that ice to think that Israel's over there? We know what Terra Sancta means, man. We know what Terra Sancta means, Khan. Yeah. We just talking Israel. They're making pilgrimage what? To Israel? Come on. Wakey wakey time. Wakey wakey time. Wakey wakey time. Because we already home. We already home. And that's what they telling us right to our face bone. They're saying, my niggas, you already home. You already in the Holy Land. You already in Israel, man. You know how much land the Creator has for you underneath this ice spell. How much land the Creator has for you connected with the Holy Land, the Santa, the Sancta, the Holy Land. You make your pilgrimages if you want to the replicas, to the duplications, to the phantoms. We're going to stick right here in the real Terra Sancta, in the real Holy Land, in the real Israel. Now, Marco Polo, he might have discovered some stuff. DailyMail.com, the incredible map, shows that Marco Polo may have discovered America in the 1200s. Yeah, that makes sense. Silk Road, India, the Khans, right? The Grand Khans, right? Kublai. Let's go, man. 200 years before Columbus. An incredible new map could reveal the 13th century Italian explorer Marco Polo. You gotta dodge your own hijack, man. All these damn pop-ups on this thing, man, you know. My busy, y'all. My busy, man. You know, they got no respect. So Marco Polo was actually the first European to discover America, they say. More than 2 centuries before Christopher Columbus set sail for the New World, or India Superior, the Old World. A crude map drawn on sheepskin shows what appears to be the Bering Strait. Where's the Bering Strait? Oh, we just talking the mythical strait. They call it Bering Strait now. But right here connected with California, Sheba, Khalifa. It says El Stretto de Anian next to Tandu. This is the Bering Strait, connected with Anian or Quivera. Kivera is also Kiver or Kiber or Kiber or Heber or Eber. So you have the land of Eber, the land of the Eberu, then called Kiber, Cheeb, Keeb, which became K or KH. Then they call it with the Q. It don't matter. You gotta see through the hijack. Keyveria. There ain't no V's. It's a B. Keyber. Keyber. Eber. Land of Eber, man. Or copper became the Keyber, Copper, Kyber. You know what I'm saying? We're getting all these books, including this one I got right here called India Once Ruled the Americas by Gene D. Matlock. Which, come on, man. India can't rule the Americas, man. Because the Americas ain't, how do we say, little India. America is India's superior. And if America's India superior, how can little India rule it? You know what I'm saying? It is India superior. It's not a colony of India. It is India superior. Because North America doesn't seem to exist. So you walking around in your hood today, yeah, you're in Grand Tartary. You're in Asia, man. You're not in North America, man. You're in the land of the Great Khan, man. Which is putting it all into perspective. They didn't, make the foundation up. They just twisted the foundation. They turned Wa, our shaper, our security, our vibration into a submissive, obedient. They just twisted everything, man. Put reflections everywhere, man. Let's keep going, man. Let's go. We popping off. So this map from Marco Polo shows what appears to be the Bering Strait, right? Got it. The Strait of Anian, Manak. Alaska, the Aleutian Islands, and the west coast of North America. West Coast. Sheba. Let's go. Hijack City. Let's go. So this map with ship comes from a trove of 14 documents that have been studied in depth for the first time. As Ariel Sabar reports in the Smithsonian Magazine, they were found in the 1930s in a trunk that belonged to an Italian immigrant who settled in San Jose, California. Why does California keep coming up, man? Let's dig on it. Oh, they over here hiding it, man. I gotta refresh this, man. They hijacking it. They trying to hijack us, man. Here we go. All right. So they said the West Coast, right? Oh, man. Come on, man. All right, let's stay focused. They said the West Coast, and they said Alaska, and they said these islands, you know what I mean? And they said, how does Marco Polo know about this stuff over here in America, man? They try to act like, oh, okay, it's just, you know, these, man, come on, man. All right. They try to say, it's just connected to, you know, what we call Asia today. But the more you look at it, man, the more it's all one thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, you got Russia, Asia. So you already got this connection, even in the Mercator projection. We just don't really study it out. And we see, oh, Japan way over here. Nah, this ain't the same Japan. This ain't the same, city of gold we're talking about. Not when you got Kapangu, way on the other side, right? Way with Marco Polo's calling that Cuba. Or Columbus is calling that Cuba or Haiti. So how close is their Japan to our current Haiti? Either way, very interesting map on sheepskin. They say was done by Marco Polo. Let's go. Another great map here. Tartaria. Let's get it bigger here. This is Toscanelli's world map. Toscanelli is also known as Paulo Toscanelli, and he's very intertwined with this Marco Polo. And it's funny because we keep saying Paulo, right? Marco Polo is his real name, Marcus or Marcos Paulo, right? And we said, is that Paul of the New Testament, of the type battle? Because they're both these traveling scribes, passing on their Christianity. I mean, it's very interesting, man. And all this might be happening at the same time. And this is where they're getting these reflections and, this syncretic, documents that they're just fusing together that don't belong together, trying to persuade the masses into really to put us to sleep. Lack of any other words, man. They just trying to put the Naga to sleep. So this Paulo Toscanelli, 4th century BC, Aristotle had said, quote, the regions round the pillars of Hercules are in connection with the regions round India, and between them there is nothing but sea. Strabo, 1st century AD, believed that by sailing with an easterly wind in the Western Ocean, one could reach the Indies. India Superior? About 120 AD, the Roman philosopher Favorinus, Favorinus wrote that the same ocean which the Greeks knew as the Atlantic Sea was known as in East Asia as the Great Sea. So the Great Sea is the Atlantic Sea or ocean. Roger Bacon, Albertus Magnus put forward similar views in the 13th century, 1470s. Paulo Toscanelli, 1397 to 1482. The Florentine physician and cosmographer was the earliest known medieval supporter of the western voyage from Europe to the Far East. To portray his theories cartographically, he contended that the Far East, or the West, could be reached more directly by sailing west than by rounding. The West could be reached more directly by sailing west. Got it. Than by rounding the Cape of Good Hope and crossing the Indian Ocean. Toscanelli accepted Marco Polo's earliest claim of the elongated Asian continent. Same thing, right? Look at this India. Mangi. Where did we see this Mangi before, man? Oh, one of my favorite maps, right? Mangi, right here, right? Next to Florida. So let's not even play. Let's not even play. Mangi, Cathay. Where did we see Cathay? Oh, one of my favorite maps. Cathay. Let's not even play. So you got Mangi, Cathay, and what here? You see Tibet. Then we just see Tibet on something else that Jackie Anthony dropped on a noggin. Where do we see that Tibet at, man? Oh, that's that Taurus Sanct. Oh, now we gotta find that. We got so many links. Oh, yeah. It was that link. It was that one. Let me go back. Y'all say, go back, drop, slow down, drop. I know you popping off, but you still gotta fall back. So you got Tangu, you got the Mangi situation again, and you got Tibet. So all this is right here, right next to Florida. You see Tibet again right here. You see Koroma, which looks like Roma, which looks like Rome. Managa. Bang. And you got Cathaya right here. Cathaya. So the same. Come on, man. We got a lot of substantiating maps, man, backing up this investigation. So we got Tibet. We got Cathay. Let's go. We got Tibet. We got Mangu or Tangu, Mangi, Tibet would be right around here. Cattails right here. Let's go. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Bang. Let's get it bigger. Cathay. Tibet. Thebet. India. Mangi. Right by Florida, right? Mangi. Florida. China. Mexico. Let's go. Up here is interesting. It says here are caught white falcons. Gotta decipher that one. Tartaria. All right, we're in Grand Tartary. Don't we have a map showing us that? Yes, because North America don't exist. It's just Grand Tartary. China, Mexico. South America, South America. South America is identified as the island of Holy Sancta, right? Holy Island. Tara, Sancta. Ania, Tara, Sancta, Tara Sancta, South America, Antarctica Gateway, Holy, for sure, definitely. Because, you got to guard those gateways like you're guarding the vortexes. And I'll leave this link for you. I mean, this has got a lot of drop on the cartography. Maybe something that we can come back to because I really want to dig, on, I love going behind the scenes with these maps, especially dealing with the cartography, man. We're just talking Kapangu, Japan. There were also in surprising agreement with the estimated 5,000-mile gap between Europe and Cathay, which Roger Bacon and Paulo Toscanelli gave for the expanse of the Atlantic. So they had to cross the Atlantic to find Cathay. What's so hard to understand that Cathay's over here? If they had to cross the Atlantic to find it, Cathay can't be over here, man. They just telling on themselves at this point, man. Easy work, my nugget. Easy work, man. Yeah, man, I love going behind the scenes with the cartography, man. Especially when you combine it with the chronography or the chronology, you know what I'm saying? The timelines. You combine that with the philology and the draconology, and you popping off. I think that's going to be our next drop. We're going to take a tour through chronology, cartography, philology, which is the study of languages as it relates to draconology. And we got to dig on that dragon language, man, with them talons. Looks like that Celtic, what they call it, the Ogam script. Lego. We popping off. We're just talking about the Grand Khan. I can't make this stuff up, man. I can't make this stuff up, man. The Grand Khan. That country has many inhabitants, provinces, kingdoms, innumerable cities, all of which are ruled by the prince known as the Grand Khan, which in our language means the king of kings, the Rex Negus, the Naga, right? The Naga, who mainly resides in the province of Cathay. Yeah, Catayo. Where is the land of Prester John? Hey, Marco Polo's mapping it out. He's over here mapping it out. This Cathay. His forefathers greatly desired to make contact with the Christian world. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We was talking historians. Old king renowned for wisdom. They want to label everybody. Now check this out. This city is approximately 100 miles in circumference, possesses 10 marble bridges, and its name means the heavenly city in our language. Tara Sancta, right? Amazing things have been related about its vast buildings, its artistic treasures, its revenue, money. It lies in the province of Manji or Mangi Manage, near the province of Cathay, where the king chiefly resides, and from the island of Antilia, which you call the island of the seven cities. It's all about the seven cities of gold. Sheba means seven, daughter of the seven, daughter of the oath. What oath? What code? She got to be keeping the code. She rocking with Suleiman. Island of the seven cities, the Tara, the island, right? The Sancta, right? Come on, man. The Sancta, right? The Tara Sancta, right? Talking South America, huh? We just got Mangi, right? It's right next to what? Mangi, Tangu, Mangi, Cathay, Cateo, island of the seven cities. It lies in the province of Manji, near Cathay. Is Manji near Cathay? Manji, Cathay, Manji, Cathay. Hey, validation. Septim, seven, city, seven, sept, my nigga. Sept, Mangi, Cathay. We got it, man. 1548. We got it, man. Does North America exist? Oh, wow. We coming in for a dismount. We're going to make a nice Templar dismount on up out of here, my nigga. I'm just wondering a couple things. They say it with me. Ether packs. You got your ether packs? Because if you got your ether packs, then you will know if North America exists. You know what I'm saying? How do we say Asia? Let's put Asia in. Asia, America. All right. Let's check that out. Yeah, okay. I mean, are we seeing clearly? Florida, Cathay, Monsi, right? So you got it as Mongi, Mongi, and Monsi. Paris, right? Paris. Now you got another Paris. You got another Paris. Ganges, man. I mean, Ganges is the Kanka. The Kanka is the ganja. Now we're talking high Amazon queens. We even are talking terrestrial paradise. America. You don't say South America, it just says America, right? Connected with what? Asia. Orientius finds map 1531. How many maps we done pulled out so far? Showing you the same damn thing in the 16th century. Then we got reset, got re-educated, or, you know what I'm saying, uneducated, you know what I'm saying, deactivated. Y'all remember this map, man, right here, though? This is old school, man. This is for my balcony surfers, man. You ain't been surfing the waves since the balcony, man. You don't know what we're talking about when we talk about the old school maps, man. This Lemuria situation, right? How it was all connected. I know it's small, but oh yeah. You got Atlantis, you got Lemuria. I got another one too I'm gonna find later, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we see it, man. We see clearly. We see clearly. Paris. Damn. So you got Cathay, Mangi, or Mansi, or Manji, but you got Asia, you got Florida. Asia, Florida, Asia, Florida, Asia, Florida. America. Got it. Got it. Asia. Let's get it. Let's get it for the decimal. Let's get it. So, it lies in the province of Mangi or Mansi or Manji, right? Near the province of Cathay or Catay or Catayo, where the king chiefly resides in the island of Antilia, which you call the island of the seven cities of gold, to the very famous island of Zipangu or Kipangu or Japan, are 10 sections, that is 2,500 miles. That island is very rich in gold. Seven cities of gold and pearls, right? Gold and pearls is milk and honey, my naga. Gold and pearls is milk and honey. Pearls and gold, milk and honey. Precious stones in its temples and palaces are covered in gold. But since the route to this place is not yet known, they're trying to find you, my noggin. What's the definition of an American? Copper color race is found here. They're trying to find you, my noggin. All these things remain hidden and secret, and yet one may go there in great safety. In great safety. I could still tell of many other things, but as I've told you of them in person, and as you are a man of good judgment, I would dilate no further on the subject. I can't talk about it no more, he's saying. I can't talk about these cities of gold, and I cannot talk about where Cathay is, where the heavenly city is. But, it's, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, where's Texas at? Where's Texas? Asia, California, Asia, Florida, Asia, India, Sioux, period. Got it. Let's go. BigThink.com. Just digging on it. Kapangu. This map shows why Columbus thought he found Asia. He did find Asia. Back to the Toscanelli map. You see Kapangu right here. Now, interesting, that's why I pulled this one up, is that the other ones are putting Kapangu over here near Haiti or Cuba. This one puts Kapangu right here, man. I mean, how close to Mexico do you want to get? Japan, China, Mexico, all around the same place, man. So whether we're talking Japan over here or Japan over there, it's been, popping up in a couple different places. The error led Columbus to think he had reached Kapangu, Japan, instead of a whole new unknown continent lying in between Europe and Asia. Got it. Another phantom island mentioned by name here is Antilia, also known as the Island of the Seven Cities or St. Brendan's Island, often used as a synonym for the Island of the Blessed or the Fortunate Islands. So when you hear about the Fortunate Islands, you're hearing about the Seven Cities or Antilia. They're all talking America. They're all talking what? Yep, Kapangu. America, man, right? North America, right? This would be North America to you, right? Okay, okay. Kapangu, seven cities, Iberian legend of seven bishops fleeing the Arab conquest on the peninsula and founding a city on each island, which becomes a sort of utopian commonwealth. Some claim the legend of Antilia represents an earlier discovery of the islands that eventually became known as the Antilles. Improving nautical knowledge eventually led Antilia to disappear from maps. Oh, because they improved so much, right? Nah, because they started hiding so much. Not knowledge, deactivation. But the legend surrounding it continued to inspire explorers for a long time. The seven cities were sought in the southwest of the U.S. or even posited on Cape Breton Island in Canada. Now you're talking that Tangu again. Kapangu, written as Kapangu, Zipangu, Japangu is the name by which Japan had been known in Europe since Marco Polo brought home the name of the island. The name derives from the earliest Chinese word Japan, Repungui, meaning country of sun origin. Well, you know they talking California. You know they talking America, right? Polo's description of Kapangu as being extremely rich in silver and gold triggered the imagination of Europeans. They're just talking so-called, North America. Cathay as a European name for China also derives from Marco Polo. So again, Cathay is the European name for China, which is why it's so important for you to see clearly that Cathay is India superior, man. It's not China can't be some small spot over there, man. We say, oh, big China, right? They own all these resources. Why? Do they have the resources from big China? Does little China today, superpower today, China, do they have the resources of the superior China? What's the connection between China and America really? China and America have a real correlation going on, right? Because China is America, man. That's why they playing with us in the puppet show, because in our psyche, in our deep consciousness, we know this, but they play it out in the puppet show and we buy into it because it's already implanted in the depth of our subconscious that China is America. So this connection, oh, China's going to take over America. China's going to take over America. China is America. So that's why they got to play it out in the puppet show in our psyche to play with our subconscious, to redirect the truth, to make us buy into it as true, because they're telling us a half truth. Yes, China is taking over America. Cathay, right? Cathay, right? Con. Because China derives from Marco Polo, European name for Cathay. Cathay, who used it for northern China, southern China being Manji. What? What? So this Manji is called southern. This is southern China, man. But that's weird because La China is underneath it. Is the north south and is the south north? I mean, let's go to etymology right quick, man. We heading towards a dismount. Shout out to the Seraphim, the burning ones, my noggin. You know, what's north, man? I'm just talking etymology, you know. Old English word, all right, northern, lying to the north, northward to the north, in the north, right. Let's keep going. Of uncertain origin. It might ultimately from pi left also below. Below. Why would north be below? Why would it be left? Why would north be anything but up? I guess it depends on your orientation. To the indigenous, was north left? Have they flipped north and south? Or below? Why would below be popping up in the etymology of north? Same reason. Why Mangi, which is southern China, would be above La China. Let's go, man. Where we at? All right, so southern China is Manji. Cathay probably comes from Catan. Like the Kara Catan of Prester John. Man, come on, man. What does the Kara Katai have to do with Wong, Khan, Prester John, my naga? I mean, you see it. Prester John in Ethiopia, Prester John or King David, my naga? Yeah, man. Look out for Prester John 65. We did it again, man. You know, this is a victory lap. At this point, you know, we're just taking a nice stroll, becoming the water, you know, as we go, man. You know, that's all I can say. And if it hasn't been for your recon, man, like my sister Jackie Anthony, we definitely wouldn't have made this far. You've been inspiring me, you know, and us for a long time, Aqua, and we appreciate you and all my Nagas that's supporting, man, you know. I know I got a lot of emails to catch up on. I know y'all been dropping that drop on the email. I got y'all, man. It takes some time, but I got y'all. We are talking about the Kara Katai, right? Now they spell it with a C. The Katai dwelt beyond certain mountains, across which I wandered, and in a plain in the midst of the mountains lived once an important Nestorian shepherd who ruled over the Nestorian people called Naaman. Nestor, right? Nestorian. They're talking about old and wisest, right? So, you know, they try to break it down to one man, you know, a man named Nestor. We break it down a step further than just a classical mythology of an old wise, the wisest of all the Greeks of the Trojan War. Nah, my naga. Old king renowned for wise counsel. Who is Prester John? You see, an old king renowned for wise counsel, renowned for wisdom. We're just talking Nestorian, right? Nestor. Let's go. Who are the Khatan? Who are the Khatan? Yeah, I mean, they're ruled over by a Nestorian people, right? Nestorian people, right? Old king renowned for wise counsel. The Korkan, the Gurkhan, the Nestorian people raised this man to be king and called him King Johannes. Who is Prester? Johannes. Johannes. John means king. Related of him 10 times as much as the truth, the Nestorians thereabouts have this way with them. So they say, oh, well, they're not telling us the truth. Why would these people tell you everything if you're invading them? Yeah, man. The Karakatais. Karakata. Marco Polo, here we go again. The Venetian traveler identifies Onka Khan or Ong Khan or Wong Khan with Prester John. He is the leading these Karakatans. It might be a good place to pick up in Prester John 65. Man, I like where this is going. I like where this is going, but we're just talking about the Katans, you know. We're going to make our dismount, but you see how this investigation continues. Only the wave, all praise to Wah. Khatan, a tribe in northern China. Right. Cathay, yeah. Cathay is Khatan, is Katai. Right. We're talking about the same spot. Same spot. Okay. Let's check out this journal. 2 15th century maps of Zipangu. Notes of the earlier cartography of Japan. This is out of Yale University. Let's go. By George Kish. The first news of Japan was brought to Europe by Marco Polo at the end of the 13th century, while islands off the east coast of Asia are shown as mapmondis of the 14th century. It has long been believed that Martin Baheim of Nuremberg, author of the famous globe of 1492, was the first map maker to show Japan in its proper location and to provide it with a set of legends referring to its position and to its treasures. But it was Fray Mauro, the last of the great cartographers of the Middle Ages, who first named Japan. Yeah, okay. On the world map of 1459, in St. Mark's Library in Venice, a single island off the coast of Asia is known as Isola de Zipangu. This is the sole legend applied to it. 1940, Roberto Almagia called attention to the existence of a detailed map of Zipangu in a manuscript in Solarium by Henricus Martellus in the Biblioteca Medicio Lorenziana in Florence. Moreover, Zipangu appears in a form closely resembling that of the Florence Atlas map on the large world map measuring 108 by 190 centimeters, signed by Martellus, which was presented in 1962 to the Yale Library. Man, they got our drop in Yale, man. These two maps, dated approximately 1488 to 90, represented the first attempts to portray Japan in any detail in the West. In the West. Further, it is likely that a map or maps similar to these may have served as a model for Martin Bahim's famed globe of 1492, and may also have been known to Columbus prior to his first voyage. By now, we're talking about this Japan Zipangu. Oh man, they also said it's spelled Simpago, Zipangu, Zipangu, Kipangu became Zipangu or Zinpangu. Oh man. Okay. We're just talking about the Venetian dialect. That's just a snippet they're giving us out the Yale University, but you see that it ain't no play. CrossingTheOceanSea.com. Let's go. Taking it in. So you got Marco Polo and Paolo Toscanelli. At this point in the saga about the Europeans finding their way across the Atlantic, we need to take a detour to Italy, where a physician, scientist, and geographer named Paolo del Pozzo Toscanelli was connecting some important dots. Like so many scientists during the Renaissance, he put together the results of contemporary research on the spherical Earth doctrine, damn hijack, larger solar system with information that had resurfaced from ancient times. He also connected geographical information Marco Polo included in his travels. We have told you about Marco Polo's visit to China, which he calls Cathay. The manuscript about his journey, the travels of Marco Polo, had been circulating around Europe for nearly 2 centuries. To this day, it is considered the best description of the Far East in the 1200s. In the early 1470s, the year after Ferneo de Po crossed the equator, a printer in Venice began to typeset a Latin version of the manuscript that he would publish in 1477 on his new printing press. The center of the printing was in the process of moving from Germany to Venice. During the same period, Paolo de Pozzo Toscanelli in nearby Florence obtained a copy of the Travels of Marco Polo, either the pre-pressed draft or an older handwritten copy. Toscanelli deduced from it that a merchant ship could reach the Indies much more easily and quicker by sailing west than by sailing under the still elusive southern tip of Africa and sailing east. First, we will tell you that it was that Marco Polo described and Toscanelli found so interesting. Then we will discuss, or we will tell you what it was that Marco Polo described and Toscanelli found so interesting. Then we will discuss Toscanelli's theory, Christopher Columbus in 1492, John Cabot in 1497, and Humphrey Gilbert in 1583 will rely on this information. Now you look here, and this is what they want you to think of as Cathay, right? I mean, this is what I'm talking about, man, right? And you see Kapangu right here, or Japan. So in their projection, they want you to believe that this is way over in Asia, right by Africa, right? Right? You got Arabia, right? You got Russia, and then you got Cathay, where Putin is, right? And Little India, not India Superior, Little India, right? So instead of seeing this projection with Big India and China, Cathay, China, Florida, Mexico, you see Little India with Cathay, no Florida, right? You see Tartary, Shangdu, all right? And this is the travels of Marco Polo. And this is how they teach us. He's going through Asia, right? Bang, bang, bang. But now we see clearly he's all up in America, man. Kublai Khan and him is all up in here. Genghis Khan and him invading Prester John in 1202, 1203 is all up in it, right? It's a great drop right here, man. Make sure you pull it up, get the drop, make copies of this stuff. We're going to get it on the next Eat the Pack, my nigga. Pre-order, get the drop, because it's coming in high. All right, Marco Polo, son of the Venetian merchant, all right, traveled around the Mongolian Empire. So now we see that this Mongolian Empire is already here. The Mongi is already here. Mongol means great one. You're in India, superior. Don't get no greater than that. He referred to northern China as Cathay, southern China as Mongi. So we got that again. He referred to the Mongolians as Tartars. We're talking Grand Tartary, right? Grand Tartary, right? Bang. Does North America exist? Grand Tartary. Soon after he returned to Venice, European cartographers began labeling Mongolia as Tartary. Polo described the Great Khan's palace. Now, Columbus has got a letter for the Grand Khan, right? Let's go way back, way back, right? Columbus got a letter for the Grand Khan. Right? And back to the top, right? We got Cathay and Kapangu. Polo's Cathay and Kapangu. At the same time, he is equally anxious to reach the mainland of China. He is determined to deliver the letters of the Catholic kings to the Grand Khan. With the said Grand Khan, he gathers from the natives. A Cuban monarch was now at war, so he got the Khan. He got letters, right? Columbus got letters from the Catholic kings to the Grand Khan, from the Pope. Let's go. Because the Pope is both priest and king of Vatican City. Khanbalik, as is near Beijing today, but yeah, we know that's not true. Because Tibet is over here. Beijing is over here. So Marco Polo passed through the countries where people adored Muhammad. Hey, I'm sure it's a more on more war. Whom you referred to as the Mohammedans. Marco used the term Mussolini for Muslims. We breaking the spell, man. We breaking the spell, man. Africa was referred to as the furthest India. That means that Africa ain't the original Africa. That we're actually in it. Just like we're in the original Egypt. Atlantis. Right here. He found Nestorian Christians in the province of Tangu. Where's Tangu? Right. India Superior. We've been getting Tangu all over the place. Where's Tangu? Mangi? Tibet? Cathay? Yeah. India Superior. He found an Nestorian church in Kinsay, today's Hangzhou. He heard about but did not visit the territory of Prester John. Whoa. The Marco Polo confirms the existence of King David, Prester John. Yeah. Old king renowned for wise counsel, right? Oh, we popping off. Prester John 65, man. We might have to get right into this Prester John and Europe's discovery of Asia drop right here, man. Because, it's going to connect, Prester and King David. It's already doing that. It's already connected in real time. Let me even even right here, there's President John or King David, right? So they're going to keep putting that out there. We don't have to stretch for that because it's everywhere that we're talking David and we're talking Solomon and we're talking Sheba, Lego, we're talking Cathay, Katai all day, right? So, oh, we about to get into some dog-headedness as well for the dismount real quick. But yeah, just right quick on this one, man. I mean, so he heard about but did not visit the territory of President John. He found Nestorian Christians, Nestorian, right? Old king renowned for wise counsel. He found wise kings, right? A wise Khan. Let's break the spell. Let's break the spell for the dismount. He found wise Khans, Nestorians, near Tangu, right? Tangu, right? Khan. Near Canada, right? He found historians, old kings renowned for wisdom, in Kinsay. He heard about but didn't visit the land of Prester John. So if he's over here in Tangu, they're saying he must not have went as far west as like, California and Utah and all that. He must not have went to the Four Corners. I mean, later on came Estebanico doing all that stuff, right? So, Stephen the Moor, right? As a Moor, right. The first non-native, right? The first Moor to enter into the Southwest. But they would say this is all their stuff, right? Different tribes, my naga, different greats, different Mongols, my naga. More on more war. Who's Prester John? They're not claiming the priest Khan, Prester John. They can't do that. That'd be blasphemy, man. Because King David is fighting against the Sultan and them. Let's go, man. It gets too real for the fake great. You got to be great when you talk priest King Prester John. So they're saying what? One more time. He found an Nestorian church or a temple of wise Khans, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He did not visit the territory of Prester John, but he did find historians in the province of Tangu. So again, he's over here on the East Coast. He just didn't go so-called west enough. But even when we talking like, you know what I'm saying, when we talking even when we're talking Tangu, in this Prester John area. What did it say in the British Museum again, man? I mean, in the British Museum, right? Same time, 16th century. So far, we've been standing real strong, man, with these 16th century maps, 1500s. So he's over here, right? It's very small, but I'm going to get as big as I can, even though it gets blurry. Right? So Zipangu could either be over here or Zipangu could be over here, right? Japan could be over here or over here. Either way, we know we're talking America. Cathay, right here. And right here is Prester John, Indian Superior, the same Mangu situation, and Mexico right here. Bang, Cuba, bang, okay? So Tangu would be right here. So he was over here, Marco Polo. He didn't cross all through all this and do all that. He heard about it though, but he said, I'm going to keep blazing this way. I don't want to get caught up by the Prester. Where's the land of Prester John, huh? Managa, outline of the BMS map in the British Museum, showing connections between Marco Polo's Asia and the new lands, man. 1530, Prester John, Indy Superior, Mexico. Let go. We just popping off. Okay. I'm seeing clearly it's you. So he was near this Tangu. All right, he found his Nestorians. He heard about the territory of Prester John, but didn't visit west of Tangu. What's west of Tangu? Orientation season. West of Tangu would be what? Anaga, the land of Prester John. Just like he said. Body bag, Daniel. Let go. Man, we out of here, man. We out of here, man. Yeah, we out of here, man. He learned that the name of the current Prester, elder of the Eastern Christians. Stop it, man. The Hebrews. This is David and them. Chronology, my noggin. Was a man named Zorzi or George. Well, by the time he's getting there, Marco Polo and them in the 1400s or, later on. I mean, even after the 1200s, Genghis Khan had already invaded Prester John. Remember, he's rocking with Kublai, right? He's rocking with like a grandson of Genghis Khan. So this George title was already one of our titles anyway, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, now you have this George who's calling himself the Prester. By then, this man George was said to maintain a connection to the great Khan. So he was supposed to maintain a connection, but this George can't be the Prester if he just has a connection to the great Khan. By then, the great Khan might be different because Genghis Khan went to war with Prester John in 1202, 1203. He took over then, Genghis Khan. So now you got a new great Khan. So George could either connect with Genghis or George could connect with King David. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think it's all happening, man. A large river called the Kara Moron, right? That's we're reading that Nephi North. That's in that Nephi flow. That's in that Mormon flow. There's a person named Moron, and this is the Kara Moron. Kara means black in Turkic or melanated. Let's go. Probably the Ganges. It's all happening. Let's go. Probably the Ganges, my naga. Led from the kingdom of Prester John to the sea, the Bay of Bengal. From there, 15 of the great Khan's magnificent vessels conducted business with the many islands in the sea, the Spice Islands. I'm just surfing away with y'all, man. Enjoying the flow. I know we just saw, thinking about this Ganges. One of these maps had this Ganges situation again for us. Oh, this one has the Tibet again. It says Moab R right here, man. What y'all think about that? Moab R, huh? Okay. What does it mean? Tar Sancta means Israel or Holy Land. Let's see, man. What's the Ganges on this map, man? All right, this one got the Tibet as well and the Cathay. I know we had a lot of maps up today, man, Hawana, Cuba, Sancta, South America, man. We're We're going to stumble on that one again later. I know we've been on so many maps. Oh, man. Okay. Let's just get to it. But we know, you know what I'm saying, the Kanka, the Ganges is all connected over here. So, all right. And they got these spices, which again brings you right back to those spice roads, you know what I'm saying, the Silk Roads, all the spices that are being traded with the Great Khan, connected with the Kingdom of Prester John, which we see clearly at the British Museum, is right here. This is the Strait of Anion, Anion Regnum, Corvera, all connected with so-called North America, which we know is Asia, or India Superior. And this is where they're getting their kingdoms from. He spoke of rubies to be found in Balasia, lapis lazuli, and Tangu. Back to that Tangu. So this Tangu had to drop on all the lapis, my naga. Can you dig it? It's a great link, man. We're gonna come back to this one, man, because it got so much drop, and I don't want to breeze too much over, man. I really want to read this stuff, take my time with it. And we're gonna get back to it, man. Oh, they got some same timeless drop. All right. It's too good. All right, man. Heading to our dismount here. This is hey, love to Chef Candy. She dropped this, I think, back in 2017. I found it in my email, though. This is let's check our time, man. Make sure we good. I do want to get a little of that Templar up. Okay. Oh yeah. We perfect, man. We right on time. Okay. This is out the Dysotopia, Natural History, a study of modern despotism and antecedents by Gregory Claeys. Man, we ain't supposed to be looking at this stuff, man. I guarantee it, man. But we right here, man. I'm belly flopping. On medieval maps, the Garden of Eden was also often placed in Sri Lanka on further north on the road to Cathay. These maps depicted 20 or more monstrous races, some also in the south, or the antipodes lying beneath us, upside down, so to speak, upside down or right side up, and others in Africa. Many are portrayed as dark in pigmentation, so because they're dark, the Ethiopians are prototyped here. Where? Cathay, Ethiopians. The fabled king of Prester John. Dark in pigmentation, my noggin. Prester John's kingdom. India Superior. Mexico. Meshika, Moshe. Let's go. The fabled kingdom of Prester John possessed lands inhabited by horned men who have but one eye in front and 3 or 4 at the back. See, these are stories they're telling about the craziness, you know what I'm saying? Because they got to paint King David and them as being a kingdom of craziness, right? But let's go. There were pigs as large as oxen, dogs like horses, horned men, bearded men, one-eyed men, golden men without heads, 12 feet tall. Here were a cavern of dragons. All throughout the Press of John and the legend and its sources by Keegan Brewer talks about the cavern of dragons, of infinite dragons. Now we see where we are, right? South America, Antarctica, Terra Sancta, who were quaintly invited as our guest. Whoa. Dragons were invited out as guests for weddings. Yeah, we got that in Prester John the Legend and sources as well. Another source telling us that the dragons were at the weddings, man. And without the dragons, the weddings were not complete. Just a thing to make the day memorable. Dragons at the weddings, my naga. Every naga got a dragon. You're talking about guardian angels or your guardian dragons that's at your weddings and all your banquets, and it's a part of your family. It's a protective frequency, my naga. How do you get from place to place real fast? Dragons, man. It's the land of the Amaru, right? Cavern of dragons invited out as guests for weddings. Just a thing to make the day memorable. Woo, let's go. We popping up. ForbiddenHistory.com. We talking dragons? It's funny when you scroll over the link, it says Marco Polo, the great explorer, recorded seeing dragons. You see that? Recorded seeing dragons, but here it says dinosaurs. Remember the word dinosaurs was created in 1841, man. Before that, it was all dragons. Marco Polo was a trader, explorer, blah, blah, blah. We got that. Let's get to it, man. The book, Travels of Marco Polo, is the written record which chronicles the adventures and travels that Marco Polo experienced while exploring the Eastern world. In Part 2, Chapter 40, Marco Polo reports that he describes as huge serpents. The descriptions given sound in many ways no different than descriptions given of the dinosaurs in the textbooks. You wanna hear what he's talking about? How he's describing these dragons? Let's get a piece right here, man. Wow, it says, leaving the city of Yaki and traveling 10 days in the western direction, you reach the province of Khorasan, which is also the name of the chief city. Here are seen huge serpents, 10 paces in length, about 30 feet, 10 spans, and about 8 feet, girt of the body. At the fore part, near the head, they have 2 short legs, having 3 claws like those of a tiger, with eyes larger than the 4-penny loaf, and very glaring. The jaws are wide enough to swallow a man. The teeth are sharp, large and sharp, and the whole appearance is so formidable that neither man nor any kind of animal can approach them without terror. Others are met with a smaller size, being 8, 6, or 5 paces long, and in following method is used for taking them in the daytime. By reason of great heat, they lurk in caverns, from whence at night they issue to seek their food, and whatever beast they meet with and can lay hold of, whether tiger, wolf, or any, they devour. After which they drag themselves towards some lake, spring of water, or river in order to drink. By their motion in this way along the shore and their vast weight, they make a deep impression, and if a heavy beam had been drawn along the sand, as if a heavy beam has been drawn along the sand, those whose employment is to hunt them, slaying the dragons, right? Observe the track by which they are most frequently accustomed to go, and fix into the ground several pieces of wood armed with sharp iron spikes, which they cover with sand in such a manner as not to be perceptible. Then, when therefore the animals make their way towards the places they usually haunt, they are wounded by these instruments and speedily killed. The crows, as soon as they perceive them to be dead, set up to scream, and this serves as a signal to the hunters who advance the spot, proceed to separate the skin from the flesh. Man, you can go on Netflix. It's a whole anime about these dragon hunters and how they were selling the flesh and how they were hunting them down. Come on, man, taking care immediately to secure the gall, right? Remember that dragon spittle? They say they're hunting whales, right? We're talking dragons, which is most highly esteemed in medicine. Come on, man. In cases of the bite of a mad dog, a penny weight of it dissolved in wine. So if you get bit by a mad dog, you can put a penny weight of the dragon spittle. Get that drop we did. It is also useful in accelerating parturition when the labor pains of women have come on. A small quantity of it being applied to carbuncles, pustules, and other eruptions on the body, they are presently dispersed, and it is efficacious in many other complaints. The flesh also of the animal is sold at a dear rate. being thought to have a higher flavor than other kinds of meat. They're eating the dragon. Or they're eating dinosaurs, man. They eat the dragon to gain knowledge, to gain wisdom beyond accidents of old age we read before. And by all persons, it is esteemed a delicacy, man. And that's why they be eating the noggin, man. Oh, you thought it was play? Yeah, man. You got the links. Do your background, get the drop, because Marco Polo is supposed to be traveling along Asia, along the Silk Road, right? Just going around Asia. Where's Asia, man? I mean, you got it by now. He's supposed to be rocking with this Kublai Khan, going along the Silk Road, reaching Cathay or China. Where's Cathay? I think you got it, my noggin. I think we getting it, my noggin. You know what I'm saying? I know we got the drop. And, we kept asking the question, we're going to get into this, at some point, man. Is Marco Polo Marco Paulo? We know that they spell his name Paulo as well. And, just for fun, man, this St. Paul, I said, man, how old was St. Paul when he died? They say, well, he was 61 to 62 or maybe 64, 65. All right, so he was in his mid to late 60s, maybe, Got it, What? How old was Marco Polo when he died? 69, they say. Got you. So, I mean, the correlations get more and more interesting as we go. We will be digging on this Marco Polo. There's some clues out here, and even in that, so-called New Testament, Paul says, "I'm a Benjamite," huh? I say, oh, we know this is not the real image of Marco Polo. Is he a brother? Was he a Benjamite? Like Paul said, right? I mean, he died in his 60s. Paul dies in his 60s. And apparently there's a very interesting document that's been popping up. Marco Polo's will, they say his actual name, right? Marcus Polo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whose writings are we dealing with anyway? Who's going around here vandalizing my noggin, trying to turn the Mongols into Christians or the Indians into Christians? But he said, man, you can't boast yourself above the natural branches, right? Love the tie battle. We gonna get this, man. We gonna get it. Hey, Ahab, man, you know what I'm saying? To the Templar, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro. We about to get a few minutes, man. And, it just feels so good to surf the wave with Drop Nation. Don't you agree? It feels good when it's all happening, my noggin. Don't you agree? Ahab to the Templar. Let's fall back, man. And, the waterfall, your support in the drop shop. When you come over here, though, first thing you need to do is hit up that GoFundMe, man, that Texas Relief Fund, so the bro, Yosef the Real, can get, everything done for real that he needs to reel up in real time, tribe up in real time. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop the support for Toll, Texas, my knock. Don't stop the support for Toll, Texas, because it's going to keep spreading from family to family, so we need you to keep it going as much as possible. Don't slow down. Come on, my naga, we did it. Look what we've done so far. Let's get to our goal. Allah, let's get to our goals. All our goals. This year we popping off in a major way. Dawada. get the drop. And I'm going to put our flutes on a quick pause here. Allow wine fall back with the Templar and do what we supposed to do. All praise our creator. Templar up, blue, purple, red, white linen, gold thread. Y'all been showing that A-Hop to the Templar, man. Keep on getting in the classroom, my noggin. Stay in the classroom of the Templar, because it's a beautiful thing.
Blue, purple, red,
Ha-ha.
white linen, gold thread.
Yeah.
We're only talking about keeping the code. And right now, in Texas, the Fam Bam is hurting. Fam Bam needs some help. And we're going to dig on it. We are going to dig on it. And we got to make sure that we support the family, support the tribe. You know what I'm saying? And before I begin, and if you've been following the flow, I hope you can understand. You know, when we talk about there being a difference, right? And what you perceive. What do you see and what do you know? And it hurts me when there are those that are out there, despite all good intention, you know, are looking upon things, are collapsing the wave as if this is some type of revelations. But this isn't. I'm talking about keeping the code. Blue, purple, red, white linen, gold thread. Keeping the code. You know what I'm saying? And it's no coincidence that in the flow over here, you know, we're talking about Swan Knights. We're talking about Gideon and stand on code. So let's make sure that we do so. Now, we don't, you know, Hawaii don't need a lot. We dug on it. Hawaii don't need a lot. He just need enough. Many are called, few are chosen.
Let go.
Blue, purple, red,
white linen.
Now, I'm a kind of give you a Templar up version of how I see the Dragon Magic's playing, you know, and it's kind of funny, right? Because when you're talking about when the code is blue, right? When the code is blue, we just talk about that primary mem sauce.
Woo!
Talking about that water.
Water.
You know what I'm saying? That blue carpet treatment, as it were. There's a different swagger. You know, and then when it comes down to the tribe, home of Drop Nation, we you know, surf the wave challenge 5 nights a week, tell a friend. And every Shabbat, we say, you know, when you come into the dojo, you take off your shoes and you put on your cozy slippers. But most importantly, that's when you put on your Rego Negro, right? Blue, purple, red. Blue, purple, red. White linen, gold thread. Right?
Templar.
That's when we are Royal is in the dojo, in the back of the classroom, surfing the wave. But then there's that red, right? There's that red, right? And that red simply means battle time.
Yeah.
Choose up, suit up.
Suit up.
It's battle time. Blue, purple, red, white linen, gold thread. Now, we're going to quickly dig on, first and foremost, Brother King popping off, putting the call out there, and we're going to dig on it. So dig on it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, what can we, how do you avoid your pipes being busted? Like, how do you train up and plan for your pipes not being frozen over, busted with some crazy ass storm, man? So, all praise to God, we here for my noggin. We just set up a GoFundMe, you know, specifically for the family in Texas. Texas Snow Relief Fund, my noggin, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
You know, we just set it up quickly, and this is gonna go directly to Yosef the Real and his family, and as they, you know what I'm saying, get what they need, it's also going to go towards my other family in Dallas.
Let go.
Blue, purple, red, white linen, gold thread. You know, if I may, you know, I'm really, really big about Templar and up. And when it comes down to the op, Brother Yosef, he's been 100 since day one.
Facts.
That's not a fabrication, a duplication. That's real spill. 100% skinny, no fat. And of all the Nagas out there surfing away, if he said he need help, he need help. And that lets me know, surfing the wave, that the situation is serious. Let go.
That's in Houston, man. We got a lot of family in Texas, man. Shout out to King Jam, man, my Jiggy, man, you know what I'm saying? The Battle families in Texas. We got a lot of family in Texas. Shout out to the family Lavish Stoners out there, man. So we all going through it. So
What it do?
It's for my Nagas in Texas. And all you got to do is click that link in our profile, or, you know, if you're on YouTube, click the description below, and just go to the drop shop because we put it up first. So when you click that link, it's going to take you into the drop shop, but it's going to come up first. We're going to click into the GoFundMe and support the family. They got to get all new pipes in their house, you know what I'm saying? It's going to run at least 800, at least on the low, you know what I'm saying? And then everything else, man, just to repair, you know, all the water damage, it's just, you know what I mean, help the family out, you know what I'm saying? This is for them specifically going through it, man. You know what I mean? Hey, it's red alert, man. It's time for us to try.
What is it? What is it? What you say? Let's get it back.
Pop off.
Like it's the first time. What?
Hey.
Uh-oh. Blue, purple, red. Blue, purple, red.
White linen.
White linen, gold thread.
Pop off, Templar.
That's right. Red alert. Red alert season. Red alert season.
But these situations, when we really step up and show our love, show our AI. So whatever you got to put on it, make sure Yosef and his family, his 5 droplets, you know what I'm saying? So they ain't got to go to no other houses to take showers and get water, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Imagine going days without no flowing water in your house, man. To cook, to clean, to do these things. So this GoFundMe's for them. Click that link right away.
Click that link.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just keep it flowing for them. Not just one time. Just keep hitting them all so that they good. And then it's going to go out to the other families, you know what I'm saying, out there in Texas. This particular GoFundMe is set up directly to the bro Yosef, the rig, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's going to be able to, you know, check in with the other families out there as well, and just do our best, man. We can do this, man. These are things we can pull together for and just continue, you know what I mean, to flow out, you know, as we grow, as we build, as we flow, you know what I'm saying? But right now, hey, my Nabi, this is a special situation, you know what I'm saying? And they need to...
Managa, do you think it's coincident the way the wave has been flowing for the tribe? You think that it's happenstance? The flow is natural by law. The spiral is natural by law. When there's an equation to be solved, all you need to do is know the formula, and the formula is stand on code.
That's special, because you are the Preston and you are the function, man. We got to be the function. We got to be the cleanup crew, Drop Nation, because this is what we do. This is what we really do. You thought it was about books. You thought it was about, just popping off our mind bone, man. No, it's about the heart bone. You know what I'm saying? So show your heart bone. Click the link in the profile. It's going to take you to the drop shop. The first thing on the drop shop is this particular link to the GoFundMe Texas Snow Relief Fund. We just set it up, so be the first to support whatever you got on it, man. Get the brother and his family brand new pipes, my nigga, so they can get that pure water flowing. Because the bro Yosef is all about that primary milk, that primary water, man. Let's get that bro flowing with the water right away, man. And every other family out there that we can help and support, let's keep it flowing for them.
Blue, purple, red.
White linen.
Blue, purple, red. And we're going to keep it moving.
There you go.
Because
take your time, Temp. Take your time, Templar.
This is what we do.
Temp on that killer.
Now, blue, purple, red, white linen, gold thread.
Kill him, Temp.
I'm not a creep.
Shout out to the Fireball.
Fireball.
Miss D. The Copper Color Awakening.
Pop up.
She put out a 30-minute drop. Okay? 30-minute drop. Again, vibrating high at all times.
Yeah.
You need to dig on it. So, right now, what we're going to do, we're going to sit in the back of Miss D's classroom because she's bringing it 100. Blue, purple, red. Blue, purple, red.
These would include something else.
Take it back.
And,
And I'm digging the locks. Because I'm loving the locks.
Pop up.
Being able to really take it in and to be in the moment. And I have carried that peace, that rest from the CUV 2020.
Yeah. Wow.
And I plan on carrying every day.
Keep the code.
Family, did you hear the drum? Did you hear the singing sound? Do you hear the drums? Did you hear the rejoicing sound? Do you hear the drums? Do you hear the restoration sound? Do you hear the drums?
We hear the drums, Miss D.
Yeah.
It's transition season.
Come on.
It's transition season.
People getting exposed.
And its steps and its process, everything got to go through. Yeah. But while that's happening, you make sure you are in order. You make sure you got your family right. You make sure that whoever you can touch, whatever word you can say, to put and drop in a spirit, that you was planting seeds, spiritual seeds and physical seeds. You able to grow your food. Please start. Please start. If you haven't started, please start. Do something. Do something that's going to change your life for the better. Increase I'm not increase, but include something else. That's going to be vital for your living and your survival. No matter what that is, do what you need to do. Hawaii is doing what Hawaii needs to do.
Wow.
But are you doing what you need to do? Don't have yourself in a situation where you are a sitting duck because you used up all your finances and didn't save anything. Don't you be a sitting duck because you just wanted to eat every day like it was a holiday and you don't have no food reserved. Don't be a sitting duck waiting for the government to come and save you. We know from their plans, that's their plan. They want you to be a sitting duck.
Now, she's talking about that Rex 84, right? You're talking about that Naga Lace, right? Right?
King Alfred.
Talking about them chemtrail. We're talking about the aerial gel. We're talking about them mocking your dragons. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but do you forget when the quote-unquote WHO, right, the World Health Organization, put out a book, and the main character in that book was a beautiful little girl finding her dragon with locks like this.
Named Sarah.
And all everybody and their mama had nothing but ridicule. Right? Remember? We always get those Jack in the Boxes, those hijacks that are never late. Right? Y'all dig on it. She went 30 minutes and went in. Because this ain't a game. Like Brother King said, this is really what we do. Dragons on the wall.
Blue, purple, red.
Now, just for the dismount, blue, purple, red. Blue, purple, red.
I want to go through it.
Leave y'all with a little something, right? Leave y'all with a little something, right? Blue, purple, red. White, linen, gold thread.
Slay the dragon.
You know, when it came down, let me start here. Are you experiencing the riding of the horseman, or are you supposed to be? Are you experiencing? Are you witnessing the instructions to pass over? How do you avoid the plagues, as it were? Blue, purple, red. We told you that time is repeating. It flips, twists. And your picto paleo is known as the God, the hidden, the secret, the wicked. Blue, purple, red. When it's time to be in that red vibration, it's battle time. It's battle time. And you were made for this. You was made for this. It's not a coincidence that the flow said, that the way the flow's been going, you know what I'm saying? We've been digging on Gideon recently, correct? The sword of Gideon, the sword of Hawa and of Gideon. Stand on cold. Dodging all hijacks. And as the Aqua beautifully stated to us a very, very long time ago. Zipangu says to dodge your own damn hijacks. You gotta start there and protect your mind bone and what's real, like yourself, what it do. And right now, it's code red. Blue, purple, red. Support the family. Support the tribe. Now, real quick, for the dismount. As always, we're talking about a platonic flow. And when we're talking about a platonic flow, blue, purple, red, the first platonic solid is that fire. Dragons are fiery, right? But if you notice, blue, purple, red, we're also talking about that water.
That water.
Gold linen, white thread. We're only talking what, family? Blue, purple, red. We're talking about being a dragon on the wall.
Look at that.
Seeing clearly. Blue, purple, red. That red chakra, it's that root. Shout out to get into the root of it all.
No, on the
Blue,
beat.
purple, red. You understand what I'm saying? That blue is about getting that mind bone. That third chakra, right?
Pop off, Temp.
Blue, purple, red. That's where? On either side of the temple. Blue, purple, red. And when we're talking about that crown, this is why we say that crown chakra, right? That's why we say it's the regal color, the regal Negro.
Oh, wow.
Blue, purple, red. There's a reason why we've been digging on the 9 worthies. Blue, purple, red. Because we're talking about Templaring up. We're talking about staying on code. Blue, purple, red. And your last noble image. Right? Do I still have it? Blue, purple, red.
All the drop. Temp got all the drop. Temp got the drop.
The Negro, right?
Look at that. Oh, man.
I think it's going to be fast when we do it this way.
Temp got all the drop.
Pull it up.
Ether pack. Press the pack.
Press the wand.
Let's go.
Blue, purple, red.
Templar up. Templar up.
Black man discovered
Templar
up.
up.
Youth. Blue, purple, red. But what we're talking about, stand on code. Notice his imagery. Blue, purple, red. White, linen, gold thread.
That scarlet.
Blue, purple, red. White, linen, gold thread. I can't make this up.
Pop off, Big Ten.
We're not making this up. Blue, purple, red. white linen, gold thread.
Y'all get in the classroom, man.
Yo, presto, wah, right? Yo, last noble image.
That's what it is.
Yo, presto, wah. Did a black man discover the fountain of youth? Blue, purple, red. He's talking them 9 worthies. Just talking like Gideon. And the call has gone out. So just keep in mind, now it's time to what? Choose up. Suit up. Because that's where we're at. And it's not about, you know what I'm saying, as we dug on the etymologies, right? It's not about to show,
Etymology.
but to pronounce solemnly, to see. Blue, purple, red.
White
And right
linen.
now, Managa.
Gold thread. Red alert.
Keep the code.
Keep the code.
Aleo Hawa.
Lawa.
Aleo Hawa. I love y'all.
Hey,
Peace.
Hey.
Blue, purple, red. White linen.
Gold thread.
Gold thread.
Let's go.
Shalom.
Hey, there's only one Templar. There's only been one Templar from the top. That's that condition, man. Get in the classroom by the Templar. Exodus 20 got his code. Exodus 20 got his code, man. We still got some flutes playing, man. Okay. Exodus 25. Oh, wow. Exodus 20 got his code. Blue, purple, red. Only one Templar, brother. You're one of a kind. The water, you know what I mean? Not only for your contribution, you know what I mean? Just, for your confidence. You know what I'm saying? You've instilled confidence to the cons. We give you true Ahab and true honor, my brother. Templar, man. Ahab for the dismount. It's been like a double, triple, quadruple dismount. I've been dismounting for about an hour, but you know how we do. Exodus 25. Blue, purple, red. White linen. Gold thread. And Hawa spoke unto Moshe, saying, speaking to the children of Israel, that they take for me an offering of every man whose heart makes him willing. You shall take my offering. And this is the offering which you shall take of them, gold and silver and brass, and blue, purple, red, blue, purple, and scarlet, and fine linen, right? That white linen, goat's hair, ram skins dyed red, seal skins, acacia wood, oil for the light, spices for the anointing oil, and for the sweet incense. I mean, that anointing oil is probably that dragon spittle, my noggin. Onyx stones and stones to be set for the ephod and the breastplate, and let them make me a sanctuary that I may dwell in according to all that I show you, the pattern, the pattern, my noggin. Blue, purple, red, white linen, gold thread. The tabernacle, the pattern of all the furniture thereof, even so shall you make it. So the Most High is popping off the pattern, right? The crown of gold. Hey, let's get Exodus 35, my nigga. We talking about the tabernacle flow? Yeah. Blue, purple, red, my naga. White linen, gold thread. Remember, Exodus 20 got his in code. Exodus 35 got his in code. You know what I'm saying? Moses spoke, assembled the congregation of the children of Israel, and said to them, these are the words Yahweh has commanded that you should do. 6 days shall work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be to you a holy day, a Shabbat, a solemn rest to Yahweh. To who? To Yahweh. To who? To Yahweh. Whoso does any work shall be put to death. This ain't no play. You shall kindle no fire. Because if you out of code, you're in death. You're not choosing life. You're in death, my naga. You shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Shabbat day. Kindle means the work it takes to build the fire, not a lighter, not a flip of a switch, but the kindling is the work. You should avoid all this work, my naga. Wow. And Moses spoke unto all the congregation of children of Israel, saying, this is the thing which Yahweh commands, saying, take you from among you an offering unto Yahweh. Whosoever is of a willing heart, let him bring it. Yahweh's offering, gold, silver, brass, blue, purple, red, fine linen, right? Ram skins dyed red. We just talking about that drop. You know, why over and over again is this pattern being repeated, my nigga? Blue, purple, red, blue, purple, red, blue, purple, red. Because when it comes to the flow, there's a pattern that comes with the flow. There's a pattern that comes with Aaron the priest. There's a pattern that comes with the holy garments, my nigga. There's a pattern that comes with the tabernacle. The garments of his sons, the ministers in the priest office. There's a pattern constantly being repeated. I mean, just type in blue, purple, red script, and you're going to see over and over again a pattern, right? Just put in scripture, blue, purple, scarlet, right? What does the Bible say about the color purple? Right, back to that Exodus 35, blue, purple, red. The significance of the blue, purple, and scarlet in the Bible, they like to tie it into the Son of Man, their Jesus, but we know we are that son, the firstborn son. Blue, purple, red. Surf the wave, 25, 27 verses. Now they say no in Jesus. Nah, man. Jesus can't hijack it all, man. Exodus 26, moreover, you shall make a tabernacle with 10 curtains of fine twisted linen, blue, purple, red. Let's go. Over and over again in Exodus 26 is repeated. Doorway of the tent, blue, purple, red material. You shall make a veil of blue and purple and scarlet material and fine twisted linen. It shall be made with the cherubim. A naga, that's the dragons. So they want you to have that dragons on this material, man, with the blue, purple, red. I mean, Exodus got us in code, man. Exodus 28, they shall take the gold and the blue and the purple and the scarlet, right, and the red material, fine linen. Exodus 28, again, blue, purple, red, fine twisted linen. Skillfully woven, my naga. The workmanship. Let's go. I mean, on and on we go. On and on we continue in the blue, the purple, and the red. You think it's play? Or are we we're just talking about the holy garments, man. The finely woven garments for ministering in the holy place, as well as the holy garments of Aaron in what? Blue, purple, red. Allahu, that we can see clearly our pattern. Maybe this has something to do with waking us up. When we start seeing our pattern return. Blue, purple, red, man, look, they're always together. So the same, instances, right? They're always being put together in the same flow and in the same pattern, my noggin, man. Hey, choose up, man. Choose up, my noggin. Whatever you do, one, make sure you in that classroom of the Temple or Irvin Reed, because he's just now popping off. He's just getting started, you know what I'm saying? We got that Fountain of Youth drop, you know what I'm saying? It's all happening. And the water for all you do to, bring comfort to our tribe in Texas. Don't let up. Keep supporting my noggin. It's true Ahab around here as we tribe up and as we vibe up and as we rise up. Kum Shabbatah. Allahu, all praise to Allah for every single one of you. Let's continue to serve the way. Dawada. Shalom.